Oh, of course, forgot to turn off the damn GIF. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you this evening? I, of course, forgot to put my headphones in, so give me just a second here. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to show up for this, and considering the, you know, what's going on and all that jazz. And oh, of course, there's always look, yeah, Undead Robin's the first one. Good thing you didn't give me any money. Shit. And we got Wolverine late +1. So anyway, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to show up for this, but I sent the link out, and I got my homie Jason in the chat. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. How's it going?
Doing all right. I can hear myself in your audio though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Meh.
Is it coming out through the TV?
My headphones are plugged into the TV. Yeah.
Silver says we got the same shirt on, Luke.
Hold on.
Yeah, this
let me
shirt's
just
great, man. Such awesome printing.
How's that?
Better.
All right. I mean, I just had to
I
turn
can
the
still
volume
hear
down.
myself, but
You can still hear yourself?
yeah.
I don't know how to fix it, man. Like I said, I just recently did this. Is it really bad?
That's not super bad.
That's bad enough to me then.
Football sucks, yeah. Hey, Jason, says Amanda. What's up, Amanda B? Good to see you. I see you here.
Maybe.
There's a what's going on? I guess. Something like that. I'm not cool enough for the link, but I still love you. Bitch, check your motherfucking DMs. I ain't good enough for the link, but I still love you. Mm-hmm. Bitch, better go check your goddamn DMs before you go mouthing off.
I don't know. Yeah, because I can't plug my headphones into the tower because it won't work.
Well then, hang on a second. I thought I threw this in here. All right, so maybe you should go check your DMs now. Sent a bunch of links out. I wasn't because I missed you, J Money. I thought I saw your face there. What up, Lothar? Welcome.
Hey, Lothar.
Yeah, Undead Ramen is correct. You still have an echo, but it's quieter.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't get the because when I hooked it up, I couldn't hear it. Everything kept going through the TV. It didn't go through the tower.
Oh, okay. You just got to switch the audio output.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, you just got to switch it to your computer or your headphones, whichever you have plugged in.
That's just under my like my computer PC settings.
Yeah. Just go into your PC settings. In the audio, and then there should be a drop down next to the name, and you should be able to choose which.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second. So hold on.
Okay. Luke is just all Luke Almighty. I like the sound of that. That was a fun movie, though. Sounds like I'm at a stadium. Sometimes you gotta drop and come back in to fix the echoes, but yeah, it's bad. It makes Luke sound godlike. You may want to keep it. I mean, I ain't gonna complain, that's for sure. King Toad, what is going on, man? Haven't seen you in forever, dude. How you been? In fact, I'll drop the link in the Fragtober SOBs. If you want to come in and join us. Stream if anyone wants to join. And paste that link. Enter. Alright. Damn, Vinny, that book looks so good. Shadow of the Kraken. Like, if you guys haven't signed up for that or gone and gotten it, like, you guys are missing out. Like, wow. Every time I look at that book. Yeah, it's, there's no echo, but I can't hear Jason, so I don't know what's going on.
No, I just have myself muted because it'll take me a while to find it because my, 2020 vision.
Oh yeah, totally.
So, just give me time. I'll stay unmuted since it's not horrible, but.
Okay. Yeah, it's not horrible. Found a new part of YouTube: hot girls in bikinis tossing cast nets.
Really?
Okay, that's. Hey man, you learn something new every day.
Sound. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, there you are.
You find it?
Yeah. Let me mute myself.
Okay. Yeah, so we were supposed to do writing prose because it's it's Sunday, but no writing prose this evening. So I figured might as well do a live stream. Just hang out, chill. I am going to finish this damn baby Yoda, teen Yoda thing that I've been working on. If it kills me. Mostly I've just been cleaning up colors. In fact, let me go ahead and open up Photoshop here. Photo slop. Stickers. Cast nets like fishing. Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about, Amanda. I'm a
Man
dad
down.
getting into fishing.
Man down.
It's like, man, oh shit! Is that your camera? Is that what happened? Did your camera fall? Oh boy, Jason's having.
No, yeah, it's all right. I'll get it.
I know you will. So you moved on from nude yoga. Yeah, I find it interesting that for educational purposes, you have nude yoga on YouTube. Yeah, okay there, buddy. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's all kinds of people streaming this evening. It seems. Oh yeah. Shut up! Don't laugh at me, J Money. Just get in here. I went down the list of people that I normally send links to, and your ass is on that list. So, Ain't seen your ass in a minute, so. Let's see. Wouldn't more traditional way of rod and reel be better? I mean, that's how I learned to fish, and I've had quite a bit of success with the rod and reel. But, I mean, if you're... The only time I ever used cast nets is if I was, like, casting for bait. Like, if we needed to get bait fish or something like that. You'd go to the inlet and, cast out and get some mullet. Or millet, I should say. Not mullet, millet. There were plenty of mullets back in the late 80s, early 90s. Actually, almost into the 2000s. Because, down here in the South, things take a little bit of time to catch up. So, anyway, gotta look that up. So, gonna go ahead and bring up our Grobu here. Teen Grobu. Yep, and the ibuprofen is working well. Can't really feel my face right now, but yeah. Casting nets for catching the bait. That's what he says. Yep, very cool. Millet make very good bait.
All right, how's that now? Is that better?
Let me talk. Check. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, sounds good, man. You did it. Hell yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Let's see. Amanda B says, not that there would be chicks in bikinis doing that on YouTube, although Rule 34...
What's the name of that again? That YouTube channel?
I don't know.
I missed it. Something about
Yo, Brian, what's up, man? Good to see you, homie.
Yo, how's it going, man?
Hope you're doing okay. I tossed the link into Writing Prose if you want to come hang out, dude. Like this is in lieu of Writing Prose. So all my Writing Prose, if you guys want to come hang out, we got space.
It's just no prose.
It's just a chill stream. I'm gonna be drawing. Jason's gonna be drawing. You know.
Drawing.
I can't see responses like in CG fan art because it's potentially offensive to say that is cool art, dude. But hardcore porn is totally okay on Twitter. Yeah, of course. That sounds about right. Yeah, I've been busy, bro. This first copy is a Mothman hitting my doorstep Friday.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Happy to hear, man.
Ordered the car decals, so those should be hitting my doorstep around the same time. But yep, I'm still here. Hell yeah, man. That is good to hear. Well, dude, Joe, keep working at it, man. Keep getting it done. That's fantastic to hear, dude. Exciting.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
I just looked up. Right there. I just looked up nude yoga. That is straight up porn. Yes, you can see straight up that girl.
You know, there are porn sites you can visit on porn networks, and that aren't YouTube. It's free.
Right. It is free. Duet sing along day? Maybe one day. Not today. I'm gonna wait until all this gets healed up before I start belting stuff out again. Because talking is kind of an interesting thing at this point. Because as I talk, there is a
the gaps.
Yeah. No. It's a stitch. Like
the stitch,
back here.
Yeah.
And there's one that kind of loops around my gum on the inside, and as I talk, my tongue kind of rubs against it.
Dude, it is. I can't count how many times when I would eat, I would accidentally because you're not supposed to eat on the sides or whatever, but my tongue would still kind of want to clean out that area. Like it's like habit. You want to get your tongue to clean out, and you're like, no, I can't. The stitches are there.
Oh, it feels weird. It feels like there's this, I don't know, slightly wiry spider stuck in the back corner of my jaw. It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah. What kind of foods are you on right now? Are you just on tuna fish and stuff, or?
No, I'm Brian. I had my wisdom teeth taken out on Wednesday, so I've been dealing with jaw pain because I wish I could have taken a picture of the 3D X-ray that they took of my jaw right here, but right down here, it looked like my ship was some kind of alien spacecraft that had just crash landed in my jaw. It came down and it just. So the crown of the tooth was pointed down towards the roots of my other teeth. So that one they had to work really hard to take out. So of course my right jaw down here hurts like a motherfucker. Still.
Did you get to keep him?
Oh yeah, I kept him.
Nice.
I kept him.
Nice.
Yeah. These two on this side kind of came out in pieces just because they were worse.
They still keep them though.
Oh yeah, these came out in pieces. This one over here actually though came out in one whole piece.
Nice.
So I have a whole tooth with root and all over here.
Yeah, I think I got 2 whole ones, and the rest are pieces.
Yeah. I mean, I had to see it. I had to see
it. Yeah.
It came out of my head.
It came out of your head. You want those. Those are keepsakes.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know. Might take some of the pieces and carve some runes in them and
dude, that would be
roll
so
the bones.
Cool. Yeah, speaking of,
I mean, talk about personal magic, right?
No, that would be awesome, dude.
Right?
Yeah, it's not something speaking of carving, that's something I might be doing on my campaign.
Yeah.
I have a friend, and she makes stone carvings and
Get in here.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I asked her, about, because she made me a paperweight, and she asked how much it was way too much, but 2-inch by 2-inch alien skull heads or alien heads made out of stone and she's really good work, but I'm gonna pay for one, see how much it would cost and how much time it would take, and if it's adequate amount of time, offer them as a tier, by themselves, maybe with a comic. But I don't know if I'll do a limited number or not. But hand stone sculpted alien heads.
Yeah. So hand stone carved alien heads.
Fully sculpted. Like, she grinds them down, she shapes them, she polishes them. She does the whole nine, man.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, actually, here, I'll go get my paperweight. Hold on a second. I'll show you my paperweight she made me.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Impacted tooth. Ouch. Yeah. I mean, the lucky thing is it was only a partial. It only showed a little bit. So, you know, I get the toothbrush back there and I'd clean it and whatnot. But they were worried since it was really down in the gum and like in the jaw, that food would get down there eventually and just rot it out. And then, you know, you have serious like issues down here. But yeah. Didn't have any issues with them until this one started giving me a little bit of grief. Had a cavity in it. Might as well take them all out if I'm gonna be put under and have, you know, this one taken out. Might as well get these two taken out. Nothing showed up over here ever. So thankfully I have like a little, just at least this side that I can actually chew on. Let's see. That was a rabbit hole that led to dark places. I'm not even sure what you looked up, Arthur, but, oh, just the nude yoga? I mean, flexibility. Anyway. Doctors are stingy with letting you keep pieces. When I had my hip replacement, they wouldn't leave me. That might be a little bit different than teeth. But, I mean... Shit, I'd want to keep the hip replacement too.
Yeah, man.
What up, Pedro? Good to see you.
If I get my hip replaced, I want to keep that. What up, Pedro?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Good to see you, Pedro. Welcome.
This is a let's see what the front is. A Batman. It's inlaid
with my ball joint. Ooh.
See, she inlaid it with copper or something, or some kind of red stone or whatever,
okay.
And she
polished it together.
Polished it, and she poured something over top of it. So I think it's a little dirty, but
wow, that's really cool. That's a good job.
Yeah, she does
nice
really
smooth.
She does really great work, man. And I asked her how much she'd charge for these, but it was like pretty pricey. So I was like, I don't know if I could do that, but
yeah.
But I figured like a little alien head. If it's maybe $100, if she can get to that, you know, we can agree on maybe that. I think that's more than adequate if it comes with like a comic book and a card or something, or maybe even like one of the sketch cards.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
Dude, unique things that you can offer.
Yeah.
To the customers.
Yeah, and like I said, it's hand carved. Hey, what's up, man?
I'm out and about, but had to drop by and smash the like button. Hail, DMH. Hail, Curios. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. As soon as all this is healed up, we will be doing another sing-along of Doom. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I know Dark Gift would want you on.
Hell yeah. I've been looking forward to hanging out with Dark Gift. He's in the topic list room, right?
Yeah, he's in topic list now.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the link in topic list as well.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, he usually like on Wednesday nights he hangs out on Piper's channel.
Yeah.
I try to jump in there, but she's funky. She goes anywhere from like 2 hours to 6 hours. She's trying to keep it under 6, but if she goes 6 hours, I can join.
Trying to keep it under 6. Yeah, imagine that.
I went she was going 4 hours. I jumped in real quick just to yell at her to tell her to stop streaming, because she would probably go a lot longer if she didn't be yelled at.
I gotta tell you, man, this God's Hand shirt right here that I'm wearing, it's real comfortable. Actually, I just realized, was it Amanda B? Is that?
What about Amanda B?
Somebody asked if this was God. Yeah, is that God's Hands? Yeah, God's Hand. Yep. I actually did a What's in the Box with Anthony Figueroa last night. I sent him a link to see if he wanted to come hang out.
Well, I don't know who else a sport guy and a person and who's not.
Sure.
So, like, I was watching it with my mom briefly, but
that's cool. I mean, I got nothing against sports. I used to watch football with my dad, but I'm not vested in it, you know.
No, yeah. Yeah, it was funny though what was going on. I thought it was funny because the team she wants to win isn't right now. They're playing horribly, and so I'm kind of laughing that they're playing so bad. Like not her expense, but just because it's like the team she wants to win just happens. It's like we're from Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns are notorious for sucking. So she, you know what I mean? So she roots for Cleveland. They suck. She's rooting for this team now. They're sucking. It's humorous to me.
Well, yeah. I mean, of course it is. You know, it's let's see.
I guess The Weeknd is the halftime show person.
Yeah. Okay. I
think it's a hip hop artist. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm not familiar, so.
I mean, I've heard of the name, but I don't know if it's a band or a hip hop artist. So.
It might actually be a band.
I don't know, man. Bands these days.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who can keep track anymore?
Well, I was going to save this for tomorrow night, but since this is almost like topicless anyway, I gotta ask you something.
Yeah.
So I get grief for knocking on Led Zeppelin, right?
Right.
You don't like pizza.
Yeah.
What kind of American human being does not like pizza? What kind of weird alienistic entity are you?
I have a personal grudge against pizza.
Oh, I have a personal grudge against Led Zeppelin.
I think you're full of shit, but
I think you are as well.
Yeah, I probably am. I often am, I should say. But honestly, within the last couple of years, I don't give a shit about pizza anymore. I mean, as a kid, I used to eat it all the time, and I'm Italian, man. What do you mean? Like, what kind of American? What kind of Italian? But I mean, it's pizza as we eat it now is not even nearly like, what pizza started out as. Dude. What up, J Money?
Hey, J Money.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my fucking God! How do you not like pizza? That's it. It's over. Divorce.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, I got to live my truth. What can I say?
Yeah.
If I had to choose, and there were, a bunch of other foods I'd rather, there's a bunch of other shit I'd rather eat.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of other bands I'd rather listen to that are better.
Well, that's fine. I'm still going to give you shit about it, and that's perfectly fine for you to give me shit about...
You'd have inaccurate opinion about pizza, then. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hearing that you don't like pizza?
See?
I don't.
Nah.
I don't give a shit about pizza.
The truth is coming out.
Could not fucking care less.
That just means you're a very good chef.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I feel like I can hold my own. The correct way to say not liking pizza or Zeppelin is, are you a communist?
Zeppelin sucks.
Undead Ramen agrees with that. Damn, time has been rough on the Burger King. King George, is that you? So what's been going on with you, J Money?
Nothing. Well, a lot. I'll be quite honest, a lot.
Yeah.
My mom just had back surgery, bro.
Oh, how'd it go?
Oh.
Yeah, it went perfect. I'll be honest with you, it went perfect. She, my mom lives with me because she's disabled. After my dad died, I moved down here. She just had
that's cool. You
lower. Yeah, well, I had to, bro. But anyway, she had back surgery earlier in the week, and she has to wear a back brace. She can't take a shower. She's a dirty bitch right now. But she can fucking walk. She can walk without her D-Life walker. She doesn't have to use her fucking cane. Literally. So the first or second night she had to use her little walker, but it was sparingly. So now she can walk back and forth. Literally 3 or 4 days after a back surgery, my mom can kick her fucking feet like bro, that's insane. I want to say, I applaud the surgeon who ever worked on my mom's back. I can't believe it. Like, literally, she just had, like, could you imagine someone opening your back, opening the door, putting titanium screws, shutting the door, something, walking. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
So was she not able to walk without a walker before the back
No,
surgery?
She couldn't.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome,
man.
dude.
That is
She
awesome.
couldn't do anything. My mom is 100% disabled, and she gets money from Social Security, and she gets money from what's the other one? I'm drawing a blank. From shit. Whatever the other one is.
Well, there's Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security.
Yeah. So she gets that. So she gets a decent amount of money to. But anyway, she had back surgery just a couple days ago, and she's fucking walking.
No, it's
4
awesome.
days later. Well, actually, 1 day later, but I mean, without a walker, 4 days later.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's great news,
Dude,
man.
that's congratulations, man. Tell your mom congrats for us.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, man.
When you go talk to her. That's
It's
awesome,
been
man.
the eggshell life, and where's Cristal at? I thought he was coming in. Is he not here?
Who?
I saw him in the chat. Brian?
Oh.
I thought he was coming in.
Chris Gow. Yeah, he said he was going to jump in for a minute. I don't know what happened, but the link is in all the usual locations. At least it should be.
Yeah, man, I love that guy. I know
Brian's
what you're
great.
going through, bro. As long as you ignore everybody and love yourself.
Well, hey, don't ignore us because we.
Well,
we
not us,
peeps.
'cause
we
we're
love
awesome.
you too. Yeah. Well, I mean, we also care. Brian's one of our dudes. He's one of our boys.
Preston, too.
We take care of our own around here.
I didn't mean to interject with my...
You weren't interjecting anything, man.
Interject with what? Telling us the good news about your mom?
Yeah, dude, you can tell that to
how
anytime
dare
you want.
you.
Yeah, dude. I'll be honest.
How dare you share good news about your mom's return to walkability?
Yeah, I mean, literally, she has the what's that fucking, that little D-Live thing where you got the 4 wheels. What is that?
What?
Rascal?
Fucking, I don't know, but she don't have to use it anymore. That's fucking
awesome.
great.
That's great, man. Being able
She
to get
probably-
around under your own mobility, that is something that you
People
take
take
for
for
granted
granted,
until you
yep.
can't fucking move on your own.
Yeah. I had a customer in Auburn. One day, and he got a double hip replacement, and literally within the first 6 or 7 days, I think he said a week, so I imagine 7. But he said literally within the first week he was walking with just a fucking stick cane. He was walking after a double hip surgery. And then my mom is walking after 4 days without a walker or a cane. Bruh. That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is amazing.
Fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman.
Right?
You sexy
Brian.
motherfuckers. How are you doing,
What's
guys?
going on, Brian? How you doing, man?
Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. You
That's
know.
all we can do some days, brother.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Hey, J Money, man. Happy to hear about your mom's surgery going well. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to just, God, it's like mobility. Yeah, it's like Luke was saying. It's like one of those things that we just
Like
take
being
for
able
granted.
to walk.
Yeah.
Well, the reason
Bro,
why
I
I say
couldn't
that is
imagine.
because I go over to my mom's house and my 93-year-old grandmother's walking around and she's kind of hunched over. She still gets around, but she gets frustrated by what she can and can't do anymore. And I get it. I get it because I can do all these things now, but when I'm older, I'm not going to be able to. Unless I take extraordinarily good care of myself and have cybernetic enhancements as I go along. Anyway.
Well, that's what that's why it's important to
It's so funny.
exercise. I do yoga, I do tai chi.
Yoga's good.
Yoga's
good to
awesome.
keep you limber.
Absolutely.
Strengthen the core.
It's
Yeah.
funny you said cyborg because one of the first thing my mom tweeted because me and my wife have Android and we have a roof with a tin roof over it. So and we live in the country, so it's like gay. But my daughter has an Apple, and she gets a good signal. And my mom was like, I feel like a cyborg, because she has like a titanium plate with all these fucking screws.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are people with artificial hearts, artificial parts. They are cyborgs.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. That's cool.
The arms that they're making that are controlled by the harness on, and then like these people that were like
exoskeletons, dude,
suddenly have
they can make
like,
lungs.
Hands.
I know. It's so fucking cool, man.
That's real shit now.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Those people that do that are behind that research, they're doing the Lord's work, man. They're doing the Lord's work.
Before we go any further, hang on.
And fuck Led Zeppelin.
I want everybody to go into the audio. Go into the settings of the audio and make sure that you got the echo cancellation turned off. Turn stereo audio on.
Yeah,
and then turn off the automatically adjust mic volume. That way we can actually have a conversation and it doesn't feel like we're overriding each other.
I think mine's
Do
already.
I sound good? I'm sorry, Jason.
No. I was just saying mine's already there. I think.
Oh, and what up, Jason?
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I agree with you about Led Zeppelin.
Seriously, man, fuck Led Zeppelin. Sabbath for life. Sabbath for life.
There you go.
I'll be right back, you bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Sucks whenever you're proven wrong. You know, you have to turn off your camera and walk away. Yeah.
Get
out of here. What did he get proven wrong about? Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, because he likes Led Zeppelin. He's a Led Zeppelin fan.
That's, look, there are people, it's a matter of taste. I like some shit I'm sure that would baffle a lot of other folks. So.
Everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I just had to go get the vest here, so let me make something perfectly fucking clear. Bitch ass motherfucker. Zeppelin over my heart, Led Zeppelin on the other, or Sabbath on the other side. They're two sides of the same fucking coin.
No, because your heart only has one side.
Whatever, dude.
Seriously, man, you're a fence sitter, Luke. I didn't figure you for a fence sitter, bro.
Not. I love Sabbath, but I love Zeppelin.
That's all
I love
good.
the song construction of Zeppelin. I love the guitar playing.
How they stole other people's music. That's great.
Fucking Robert Plant, man. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Listen, I love
just imagine
Sabbath
him
as well.
wanking in the
I love
sound
Sabbath
booth.
with Ozzy and with Dio.
Oh, shit.
You know?
I like your Lamb of God tip patch, man.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
By the way, nice shirt
like
you're wearing. That you're wearing there. I actually just got my
man.
God's hand. Congratulations to Anthony for
Anthony, man.
Yeah, for finally getting this sucker out. And boy, it came with like a bunch of swag too, like with like Nolan's like beads. I think that's a crawdaddy.
Some straight crawdads.
That's a crawdaddy right there.
It looks like a lobster to me.
Well, I mean, that's what crawdads are. They look like little lobsters.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming it's a crawdad. And it's like a little medallion.
Yeah, I got the medallion.
Because it's like a Nolan's thing. Oh, no, he actually corrected me. It's not Nolan's, it's
Nolans.
Nolans.
No, it's Nolans.
Nolans.
Not Nolans, because I kept saying Nolans. He's like, no, it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about
so
halfway through this,
subtlety to it.
About halfway through this, I'm really enjoying it. Lots of beasties, lots of blood, and it's awesome. If homeboy finally got this out, we got another CG fulfiller. Everybody who fulfills on their books is somebody that is doing a good thing for the community. The same way. Every Critias out there and Brightweiser is betraying the community. Oh man, look at this! It's like a laminated bookmark. Wait, this is metal actually.
Yeah, it's a metal bookmark.
Metal.
There's boobs on there, right?
Yeah, sure is.
See,
man.
This is why I love you, degenerates. Poison forever. And Menudo, you guys are ridiculous. Hell yeah, man.
Goddamn poison.
Those metal bookmarks are great.
Yeah, cards and everything. It's like every creator that's doing this shit is just making me think like, damn, like I gotta step up my game on my next campaign.
Yeah, man. I love Luke. You did a good stream yesterday, man. It was a good stream.
Oh yeah, the what's in the box. Yeah, Anthony said that he went to different printers for each one of the stretch goals to make sure it was of top quality.
Nice.
So, like the tarot card that's in there, he actually went to a place that exclusively makes tarot cards.
Oh,
you
no
know?
shit. Really?
Yeah, that's what they do. So,
That's
yeah,
interesting.
I was very impressed by that. You know, just making sure that it's top quality. If he's putting it out with his name on it, it's gonna be good quality. That was his thing.
Rock and roll.
So, yeah, man.
And that is a top quality piece of art too. How badass is that?
Mm-hmm. It was
Not sure who
absolutely badass.
Not sure who that's by.
I think I'm going to hire Anthony for one of my books.
He's a good artist, man.
If that's possible.
Yeah.
Well, his did you see his werewolves? His animals are fucking great. He does great animals.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome.
Bro, he does great animals. He's
These are
really
not-
good at that.
Like very very much so. Impressed with the art.
He's good, man.
Yeah.
And the fact, because we had done an
Storytelling.
interview with him, with Richard and I, he had put this together so fast, and then he put it into production even quicker. And so he's extremely talented. The fact that he got this done so fast is
Well,
something else, man.
he's got a passion for this
Rock
shit.
and roll.
You sit down and talk to Anthony for 5 minutes, you'll see that he's got a passion for this stuff, and he's loved comics for a long time. You know,
Yeah.
he's got the same influences. You know, he's got the same like golden age of books that he loves to read. You know, that we all grew up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is lifeblood for him. So yeah, you know.
Yeah, he's
It's,
legit.
I sent him a link if he wanted to come hang tonight. I don't know if he's doing Super Bowl something with everybody, but yeah.
Fuck the Super Bowl, by the
But
way.
yeah.
I ain't watching no football.
Fuck the Super Bowl.
Oh, you know, I mean, if my dad was still around and he was watching football and he was about it, I'd go hang with my pops and watch football with him. I don't give a fuck who wins. You know,
Yeah,
it's a chance for me to fucking drink beer and hang out with my pops.
Yeah, that's
But,
okay.
You know,
It's just the
but
the traumatic
I
brain
got nothing
injuries,
vested in it.
all the pro-war shit, how they turn it into like this big military thing. I mean, let's face it, man. The Super Bowl is the real Independence Day. It's the real 4th of July. It's the real American holiday.
Yeah. Amanda B, he is going to be starting up a new campaign for Justice City in the next week or so, which you will be able to get the first book of God's Hand in. And then that'll be the regular edition, and then he's going to do volume 2 of God's Hand, and you'll be able to get another crack at the Ash edition, which is what I got and what Brian got.
Now, quick question.
Yeah.
What significance do these coins have? Do you like throw these to a chick and then she shows her
Her naughty bits.
well, not naughty, jolly bits.
Her dirty pillows.
Oh, for God's sake!
Her
her tits.
her breastises.
How dare you? Oh,
Her breastises.
there you go. That's
Listen,
clever.
y'all.
Because the beads, I know that's
Why are you
like
playing Ring Around the Rosie with it? Yes, that's the whole thing. Everybody knows you go to Mardi Gras, you throw beads, you see tits. That's the thing. That's what you're hoping for.
But I don't know if they throw coins.
I don't know the coin's significance. I don't know if it's like, you know, it is worth more, or if it's just basically like a string of beads. I mean, you'd have to ask Anthony.
Okay.
Well, my friend lives in New Orleans. I could always ask him.
You could.
Preston lives like within like driving distance, within like an hour or so.
Well, my friend lives in Slidell, but he lived in New Orleans for several years.
I don't. Who coins? He means coins. I doubt it. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. Maybe if you got the right look, huh?
I've never been to
Oh, it's nice.
New Orleans, but everybody I know who has says it's awesome,
It is.
and that they have the best junk food in the fucking
Oh, dude,
world.
the crawfish is the greatest. My friend,
It's
when I went,
in an inlet with like southern cooking coming
Yeah,
all
dude.
down to that inlet. Are you kidding me?
when I went, my
Like
friend even
French?
my friend took me to a 5-star restaurant he used to work at with him and his wife, and dude, all the food. Oh, I could have died that day and been happy. You know, it was just so unbelievably remarkable.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I have I've driven through. I've never gotten to stay and actually experience. So
Well,
at some point,
even the architecture, like everything, it's just it's surreal because it's so different and it's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
well, see, that's the thing about that city in particular. It's an old southern city, and a lot of shit has happened there. Like
Yeah.
it was a pirate port. The city I live in was a pirate port as well. Like lots of dead bodies in both places, and lots of hoodoo, juju, whatever you want to call it.
Shanghaiing.
You do.
Where they have like this little
no,
trap door.
I'm talking about like
Voodoo,
magic.
actual voodoo.
Oh, hoodoo. Yeah.
Actual, like magic.
The actual
Like hoodoo, voodoo, whatever you want to call it, Santeria, like all that stuff. But I mean, this place I live in, haunted as fuck. Like they do ghost stories and ghost tours around here, and like that shit actually happened.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
I've seen some pretty strange shit here. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a ghost. It might have been like an apparition, but I've seen some shit in windows that ain't supposed to be there.
Okay. Well, you know, because it's one of those interesting things. It's like this big secret that nobody talks about, but once you let people know that you're open to the concept, you'll be surprised how many people will come out and be like, "Yeah, I seen them. Yeah, I seen ghosts. Yeah, I seen shit." But people don't want to talk about it.
In heaven and earth.
No, most definitely, my brother. Yeah. Shakespeare was right about that. But I always feel cheated because I've never seen one.
Yeah.
But then people tell me, well, you've never seen one because you're looking for them.
Exactly. A washed pot never boils, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, not to use too many fucking cliches in a row, but...
Why not?
But, I mean, in this case, it's fucking true. I mean, it's the whole reason why that cliche was made.
Yeah, or it's like, you know, I'm not even saying that, I mean, I do believe in the afterlife, I do believe in the soul, but that doesn't even necessarily mean that ghosts are human souls. They could be kind of psychic echoes. Like there's a stone tape theory, which is that certain places can kind of record events or emotions, and that would explain why ghosts very often seem to be operating on a loop.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well,
I mean, it's just
say
a theory.
Unfinished business.
Yeah.
Checking your teeth in your camera, J Money. You think nobody's
looking
watching?
very royal tonight this evening, by the way, Jay.
No.
Yeah.
Looking very regal.
So I have ordered my wife in a monastic
What up,
way.
Lakim?
Lakim, what's up, bro?
Hey, look him.
Good to see you,
I'm
man.
trying to. I hate to tell the story while he jumps in.
Yo.
Tell us
What?
That was just
Did you
saying,
say
man.
that you ordered your wife? Like what? Like
Yeah,
the catalog,
I ordered.
like mail order?
Do you see what I'm wearing? No. Well,
Oh,
Clever.
you ordered her like
You gave it,
like you're
gave it a
bossing her
kingly
around.
decree, did you?
very clever. No, I told her to order some shit on the internet so I can wear with you guys. So
Okay.
enjoy it.
Rock and roll. I've got my El Santo mask, but I don't know if I feel.
I told her to order one of those. Just wait.
What, an El Santo mask?
Is that Mexican
Didn't know
wrestling?
that, Pedro.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Mexican wrestling.
I'm telling you. If you
Don't let me still look him. Hold on. Look him just came in. What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's up, dude?
Okay. I felt
Hey,
terrible.
hey, Started to chill
Yeah,
stream.
man. How's everyone doing?
Hanging in there, brother.
All right, man.
Hanging in there, man. Yeah, just chilling.
Currently getting my Bob Marley.
Yes, sir.
Good. You know what? That's, all right.
No.
So,
No.
what were you gonna say?
What was who gonna say?
I don't know. Jay Money was like in the middle of telling a story. I was just saying, what up,
Bless
look him.
The fuck is wrong with you, Jay Money?
That's not me.
Oh, that
I'm
sweet
live on
sound.
camera. That's not me. So, what's up, Lakim? What are you doing, man? I saw you put something up earlier.
Yeah, I'm learning because I'm on a level of 1 to 10. I think I'm a 3 or 4 when it comes to digital
Yes.
color. But I'm learning digital painting, which is a shitload harder.
Yeah. So, and what I mean by that is, so not only is Lakim like a genius at like quick sketches, but he posted a dragon that he had tried. Is it Photoshop that you're doing in it?
Cook Studio Paint. Appreciate the
Cook
compliment. Yeah.
Yeah, man, bro, man, that dragon looked good for. How long did it take you to do it?
Bro, damn.
About 3 hours, but that's because I don't know. I don't have no clue what I'm doing.
Man, that
Dude,
doesn't matter, man.
You're
Dude,
so damn
it looked
talented,
good, man.
dude. I'm
Jump
serious.
off. It's like Ray Bradbury said, jump off the cliff, build your wings on the way down.
Yes, sir.
And he's doing it, bro.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
Doing it.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I like hearing that. And
Well,
hey, man, that's the thing that's great about this community too. We welcome new creators, and I know there are a lot of people, they won't even talk about it because they don't want a virtue signal. But I know quite a few creators that will go out of their way to help new people, like look at their work and give them honest critiques and advice, and
Yes.
and really offer a helping hand. Another reason why this community is the shit.
Yeah,
well, I want
I'm
to say about.
Right.
Wait, now
Go ahead,
I'm part of 9 campaigns, so yeah, I get a lot of 9 CG campaigns. I get a lot of friendly advice. Yeah, man.
That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Well, Lakim, how long did you do tattoos?
I did tattoos for 5 years.
Bro, you're so good. And how long have you done? How long have you tried digital?
2 years.
Bro, how and what's your age range?
4.
I'm not gonna ask. 4? What the fuck does that mean?
Maybe that's his
Oh, no.
maturity level. I'm about like 12.
Oh,
What I'm saying is,
you meant
Kim is a
14?
fucking genius, bro. Like you're like the way that
You're
you're
around the
able,
same
like,
age.
the dragon you did today, bro. It's fucking gold, man. It's gold.
Any chance we can see that?
I think
It's
it looks
on
like
his, it doesn't matter because I couldn't do that shit.
Well,
Did you post that on
Gold.
your Twitter?
the twatter.
It's on his Twitter, yeah.
The Twitter.
I couldn't
what's
do that in
funny
3
about
hours.
Twitter for me is I've been on Twitter since 2009, and it has changed so fucking drastically.
facts.
Has it?
Like,
I always
holy
avoided it.
shit.
I always avoided it because I knew it was. I've always known that it was toxic, but you have to use it now if you're a indie comics creator. It's just essential for business.
It really is. I mean, for what
It's a home base.
For
It's
what
a
we
home
do.
base. It's a home base. Look at it as a home base, and you got Gab and all the other ones are kind of like your extensions. There's some people who
Discord
are on
channels.
every platform. Well, there's some people who have the skill to be on every platform, and there's some who can only tolerate being on one. So it's like, what do you do? Is this a dragon? Look at that, man. I couldn't fucking.
Yeah, let me check that out. Whoa!
Right?
Wow, man, that's impressive.
Thanks.
That is fucking beautiful, bro.
Yeah, nice job, man.
Thank you.
Let me ask you a question about your tattoo
Hell yeah.
work. Do you think that being a tattoo artist helps you get to where you are? Like, do you think you would have gotten to this point had you not been a tattoo artist?
No,
Because
they are
No.
they are directly correlated. They are directly. It is the same thing except my tablet doesn't scream or faint when you're doing a tattoo.
Or bitch or moan.
all right, 'cause
Blonde passing out.
I've had a bunch of people try to push me in the direction of doing tattoos, and
Yeah, I
I'm
think
like,
you'd
"No,
make
it's
an
not-"
amazing tattoo artist.
Huh?
I think you'd make an amazing tattoo artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, skin's gonna be a rather like. I mean, that's a different kind of canvas. You know, than canvas or any of the other mediums.
I know how much I draw shit and erase it, and then draw it again and erase it, and like I can't do that on somebody's skin.
Well, that's why they cost so much. Because the process is a one-time process. Well, unless you get multiple colors, but that's why the process costs that much. Because once I lay that line, there's no taking it back.
That's right.
Right, like you really have to commit to it.
Sure there is. You just take out a sharp knife, you dig under a little bit, you peel back, you're good to go.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, eventually they might have the technology for something like that, but right now, they're still using like the old school guns.
It'll be the Starship Troopers tattoo.
Oh yeah,
arm.
yeah. Then you get to pour liquor on it. Yeah.
Look, Cam, are you on the east? Look, Cam, are you on the East Coast or the West?
I'm in DC.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot you're in DC. That's right. All right, that's right. I forgot.
The heart of the shit.
The color in this one, it was by my homie. He learned a color in prison. So this was
really
this was all done. Well, the color. So this was my the tallest Jewish guy I've ever known. He was like 6'2", 6'3". He did all the outline and everything. But my homie, he did all the color that he learned in prison. Okay. So he did really good with all the fucking shadows.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
But I'll be honest with you, it's not as deep and as colorful as I would like. And go bring it. So this is, if you look, this is Dawn. If you look, this is by the same Jewish guy. The same Jewish guy. I love Jewish guys. They
especially who are like a Jewish tattoo
bring
artists.
Bring it back up.
There's something especially fuck you about that.
Well, no. So this is Michael Linzer.
Yeah.
You see the arm.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the arm.
Yep.
And that's her titty, and that's the feather right there.
Oh.
That's her face. That's her blue jeans. Yeah, man. That's Dawn. I can't. Yeah. That's Dawn.
It depends on what kind of tattoo ink they use. I try to use one of the most expensive ones. It's called Kurosumi. It's Japanese, and it's made from tea leaves. And it lasts longer, and the colors are brighter. So
it's made from tea leaves, really?
Yeah. I don't know what you got this from.
So I actually don't have any tattoos.
What?
Me neither.
Yeah.
Not one?
Yeah. Not a single one.
Free.
I have yet to find anything that I want on me permanently.
I know.
I've drawn a bunch of shit that I thought, yes, I'm gonna get this, and then I looked at it and was,
Well, I got 200. I can give you a few of mine if you want.
Yeah.
There's a friend of mine who has really great ink, right? Like, I remember like growing up, I would see like my brother's stoner friends, their ink, and they were just like ugly as fuck, right? And then like I get in my 20s and I start seeing absolutely beautiful tattoos, stunning work, right? I mean, it's a medium that has like the standard, the baseline of quality has gone through the roof. I mean, you still see ugly tattoos, but and there's nothing quite as bad as a bad tattoo. But like a friend of mine who's really into it was like, look, if you want a tat, here's what you do, bro. You have a design that you want, and then you wait 2 years. And then if those 2 years go by and you still want it, then you get it. And there's nothing that's ever passed a test for me.
Well, I have a few biases when it comes to tattoo. One, I think any comic book artist or illustrator, primarily comic book artists, can be tattoo artists because it's such a similar medium. And also, females can take more pain than men. Yeah. As far as when it comes to tattoo and just natural life, them giving birth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and also female tattoo artists are better than men. Except one guy named Steve the Butcher, and he is just incredible.
My favorite porn star from the 90s actually owns is a tattoo artist now.
Oh, that's
And-
crazy.
Yeah. And owns a tattoo
That's a
shop,
career
I
change.
think, like somewhere like in the Caribbean or something like that.
Oh, that's
Nice.
crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's like she was my favorite porn star from the 90s. I should go and get a tattoo of her by her.
That'd be very meta of you.
Oh Christ! But
All right.
oh man, or there's this guy that I saw, whose work I saw, who's like out of Detroit, who
Okay.
does horror tattoos.
Okay.
And they're portraits and they're photorealistic. So he'll do like Boris Karloff's Frankenstein monster, Reagan from The Exorcist, right? And you can
Yeah.
actually see like the reflections in their eyes. It's like the detail is just insane, like photorealistic tattooing, like next level shit, man. Beautiful.
Yeah, some tattoos can get very, very, very highly detailed.
Yeah, man.
So
I mean,
am
this guy.
finishing this motherfucker tonight.
That's like teenage Yoda.
Yeah,
Teenage
oh,
Baby
you
Yoda?
haven't seen this yet, Brian?
No, I haven't.
I came up with this on a regen cycle. We were hanging out, and Gib was on, and we were started talking about kids, and somebody mentioned Grobu. Like, oh, it's cute now, and then started talking about teenage Grobu, and of course it went with like earrings that are all connected, and like the fucking wallet chain with the torn jeans. I was like, hey, I have a wallet chain and torn jeans. Gib's like, I know. And then the lightsaber, of course, hanging from the
I like it.
chain. So yeah,
It's
decided to
badass,
draw it.
bro.
Thanks, man.
That'll make a nice
I'm,
tattoo.
Say what?
Make a nice tattoo.
Well, thanks.
You have to get somebody really drunk to get it, though.
Probably. But I'm just I'm tightening up the colors. I'm playing around with my new digital drawing board. My my
that's dope.
Huion canvas. Yeah, man. And I'm digging it. I have not done digital drawing seriously in like 3 years since my what was it, my what the hell is that thing? Wacom made it. The Wacom Companion, Cintiq Companion, the first generation. It fucking crapped the bed on me just because the power source went out. And like I tried to fix it. I've got a new power cord to see if maybe that's it, but those were notorious for the power shorting out and not charging.
Oh God.
So I may have to order the part and then resolder a new piece on there. If I can, then I've got a portable one that's a computer all in one. But this is bigger. As a matter of fact.
Now, do those auto save your work? Because I could imagine how pissed off you'd be if it suddenly shorts out. And
Oh no, I'm
your work
working
is
in
lost.
Photoshop.
Well, at least
Okay.
mine doesn't, because I have a Wacom. That's what I use. I use the one of the new ones, Wacom Cintiq, and it's no, I mean not the Cintiq, the Intuos
This
Pro.
is my shortcut keyboard.
I love
Nice.
it, man. I love mine.
Cool.
You-
Cool.
That's pretty
Cintiq?
dope, man.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You said you love your Cintiq?
I have a Intuos Pro. Yeah,
An Intuos Pro. Okay, cool.
yeah, it's made by
Speaking
Wacom.
of Intuos,
Look,
this is my old one, man.
what
This
the?
is the one I had in college. I used this one with my MacBook Pro, which also has unfortunately decided that it's going to shit the bed. So,
We got
So now
Matt
it's like a
Yackey.
doorstop.
What's up, Matt Yackey?
oh shit!
Matt
What up,
Yackey,
Yackey?
what it do? What it do?
What up, Matt?
We got the colorist extraordinaire.
Yo. Yeah, I know. I mean,
What's going on, man? Good
speaking.
to see you.
I don't feel like I'm. Hold on, I am dressed. I am dressed to impress.
No shit. But Lakem, have you ever seen Spartan Scotsman's live streams, like his coloring streams?
Yes, I watched a few of them. Yeah. I like it. I like his work.
Right? It's like it sounds like it would be like, boring, like watching flies fuck or something, but it's actually really interesting.
Yeah, when you see a page, it's about completion. When you see that page come together,
yes,
and that color hit it, because the last stage after that is lettering. So yeah, man.
Like I know, my man Preston says that he can't color digitally because he's too he gets OCD about it, because you can go to such fine detail.
Yeah.
Right? That he'll spend forever. It's just never done.
You talking about Preston Acevedo?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, me and him are on what is it? Perguin. Yeah, I'm on the Perguin campaign and he is also. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Rock and roll, man. So happy for
Nice.
my greater 0.5 peeps that
Nice.
took right off, man.
Yeah, they got some things that I did
That's a
for them I can't
beautiful
talk about
book.
right now, but they are releasing some stuff for me that man, yeah. With that, I had a lot of fun doing it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Sweet. Yeah,
No, that book is beautiful.
It looks gorgeous.
Peregrine. Yeah. So, Jason, what are you working on over there? You've been awful quiet.
Just
I
letting
own
y'all-
cats, so quiet
y'all-
makes me suspect.
I'm letting y'all talk, man. Letting y'all chatter. Hold on. I hate this stupid new thing about sharing this stupid file.
Did you click the wrong thing?
No, it just annoys me that it's there.
I am on
Grumpy
page.
old man.
I am on page 17 of the Blood Hunt Doc Salem crossover.
So, I'm almost done. I just gotta touch up the wings a little more and do the backdrop
Nice.
and add the logo.
Nice.
Then the front part of the card will be done.
Whoa!
That's beautiful, man.
Thanks, bud.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Dude, that
Very
that
nice.
chrome.
This is what I'm sketching right now as we talk. As we speak. Right here.
Looks like something from Metal Hurlant.
Sure. I don't know what that is.
Ooh.
Metal Hurlant was the original
That's
French
wicked
name for
cool.
heavy metal.
Oh, okay.
Snake
That was
Chick?
cool looking.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, badass. Oh man, I envy you artists that you can actually, draw. I mean, I could barely draw. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler.
Neither can I. Look, I suck
mean-
at it. I really do.
Yeah,
I mean,
I kind of go
Yeah.
to get a straight line.
Any writer, any comic book writer that's honest is gonna tell you straight up the reason we write comics is because we can't draw them.
You can learn. I'll teach you.
It's the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
Now,
All it takes is
All
practice.
right, so this is...
now is the I've wondered
Oh,
if there's like a good program for storyboarding, because that's a thing I like to do sometimes
Studio
when I'm
Paint.
scripting.
Clip Studio.
Substudio?
Clip.
Clip
Studio.
Studio Paint.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's only on an iPad, right?
No, it's both.
Procreate is on Apple, but Clip Studio is
Okay.
on. Yeah.
PC.
Wait, is Clip Studio what
Oh, it says
Manga
Windows.
Studio was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of
Interesting.
a lot of comic illustrators are starting to veer into Clip Studio over Photoshop, and also Procreate over Photoshop.
Yep.
How
Yeah.
is the interface? Is it intuitive? What's the learning curve? Would you say?
If you know Photoshop, then you'll know this. Even if you don't know Photoshop, you can pick up on this fairly quick because
It's right
the
here.
tools are very similar and everything. The interface is beautiful, and the new update is just incredible.
Okay.
Right.
I know
All right.
GIMP.
So, I've had to use
Look
GIMP like this. The version of Photoshop I'm using is it's old. Like it's
You
the
get
one I was
photo-
using, in college.
You
You
get
know?
Photoshop for $9.99 a month, and you get other programs with it.
Yeah, but
Well,
the thing about
I don't
Photoshop
wanna
is
fucking
they
pay us.
not only do they overcharge, but Clip Studio Paint is just a better model, especially if you're doing comics. It's specifically made for doing comics and anime.
Right.
All
And
right,
animation.
so what?
And that's only
That me.
Macintosh, right?
No, it's both. It's PC and Mac.
and, and
And
Luke,
I,
you're better off with an older version of Photoshop anyway, because a lot of the newer updates they do away with a lot of the stuff that the old ones did that were easier.
Yeah.
So
Really?
yeah,
I
dude.
hate when they do that shit.
Yeah, I hear like PS6 is like the cream of the crop, from what I hear. Like 6 or 7
Yeah,
or somewhere in there.
CS6.
Yeah, 6, and that's the last one that I had because
CS6 is the one
it
I'm
was,
rocking.
that's
Yeah.
the last one that was disc based. So yeah.
That's the one I'm most familiar with.
Yeah, then
Like,
don't.
that's
If I were you, I mean, I would maybe veer off into Clip Studio and Procreate, like play with those. But
mhm.
the fact that you know Photoshop, CS6 also mainly, you're kind of in a good zone.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree.
I mean, I also use Illustrator. Like I went to school for this shit. Like I went, design degree, but yeah, Photoshop and Illustrator.
I'm
those
not
were
as
those
good
were
as
my right and my left.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But
So
try
yes, CS6.
Clip Studio Paint. They have a 30-day free download, and once you try it, it's just mind blowing.
Well, what I love too is that they have a one-time purchase option because I'm at this point now where I refuse to buy software unless it's like antivirus, where you have to keep renewing.
Yeah,
Because like now that's like the
Yeah.
new thing is like everything is like that. Well, you're not going to get the updates. I'm like, very often the updates fuck shit up.
Yep.
They don't necessarily always make things better. If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Clip Studio Paint actually makes it better, and not only that, their brushes, they have over thousands of brushes that are free. Some you can buy if you want, but the free ones are just crazy. Trust me, you'll love it.
I'm downloading it right now.
What is this?
Damn it! I keep
That?
DLing that shit right now, bro.
shrinking the window I'm working on, trying to scroll in to look at. Anyway, it's very interesting jumping between a screen that I am drawing on down here and then highlighting comments up there.
Have you? By the way, have
But
you
I'm
seen
going to do it.
Have you seen the sideshow toys like Baby Yoda figure, like the life-size one?
Negative.
It's awesome. You know what's cool about it? All the Baby Yoda toys are missing the key that makes Baby Yoda so goddamn cute. They're all missing that peach fuzz. Grogu's all about that white peach fuzz on the top of his head, and this thing is so detailed. It's made out of like silicone, right? So the ears bend and everything, and like they actually threaded hair through like his scalp, so he has like that peach fuzz.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cute as my kryptonite. What can I say? I'm a Baby Yoda fan for sure.
I get it. I don't know why I did this. I should have.
I mean, I know there's some people that don't like The Mandalorian. That baffles me personally, but I understand.
It has its moments where it definitely drags.
They're filler episodes.
There were a lot of filler episodes in the second season, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I love monsters and giant monsters as much as like the next freak, but they had like 2 giant monster episodes like back to back.
Yeah.
And it just felt like, but still just the general quality of it, and the whole like the Sergio Leone vibe, plus like the Lone Wolf and Cub thing. Oh man, I just think it's spectacular.
Yeah, it's done well, especially whenever it's done well. You know what I mean?
Oh god, when it's firing on all cylinders,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
Yeah. And of course, when you put that up against like the new Star Wars trilogy or even those shitty prequels. I mean, honestly, I think The Mandalorian is the best Star Wars since Empire Strikes Back. I would go that far.
It's a different one, because also it's
But Star
Go
Wars
ahead,
isn't
Jason.
my shit either. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So it's like my shit is like the way I understand Star Wars fans. It's like, oh, they feel about Star Wars the way that I feel about George Romero's Dead trilogy. Like that's my shit. And so it's like that's kind of that's what I use for context. You know, the first Star Wars, man. Oh man, I saw that in the theater when it first came out when I was a kid. I remember seeing a trailer on television because really it didn't get much pre-press, and you know, it was a mystery. I was just like, all I knew was it had like spaceships and like a werewolf. And there was like a werewolf on a spaceship and laser battles, and I'm just like, you know, Mom, Dad, take me to see that now, stat. It's like a werewolf in a spaceship.
You wanted to see the werewolf. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, you know, werewolf. Look, I mean, I loved spaceships and lasers and shit, and I loved werewolves. So, I mean, you know, two great tastes, you know, taste great together. Peanut butter and chocolate. I wanted to see that shit. And the first time we went, there was a line that went around the theater. This is the Route 4 Theater in New Jersey, which was a beautiful, beautiful old theater. One of those theaters that had two screens. One gigantic one where they would show whatever like the big Hollywood movie was, and then above it they would have a smaller screen where they would show art films, right? So it was perfect in that respect, and every seat in that theater was a good seat. It didn't matter where you were, and then of course they had to fuck it up and turn it into like a 20 screen. But I remember seeing Star Wars there and liking it, but not going crazy over it. Then I saw The Empire Strikes Back, and that just, boom, blew the top of my head off. Absolutely went crazy for that.
What happened to Jason?
I don't know. He probably got sick and tired of hearing me drone on. I have a tendency
He might
to do
have had
that.
a connection issue.
Oh, man.
You know, the way I look at the Mandalorian, I'd say it is a perfect. It's a good continuation, a nice epilogue to the Star Wars universe. Like the Skywalker saga ended with Return of the Jedi, and then the Mandalorian is a nice epilogue of the way the universe is after the fall of the Empire. You know, that's so far they've taken it in a good direction. I haven't finished season 2, but so far they've taken it in a good direction, and they've you know. Seem to be caring about the story they're telling.
Oh, they definitely.
I disavow completely all 3 of the whatever they want to call it,
the new trilogy,
the
SJW Star Wars.
Well, not just the New Wars stuff. I disavow the New Wars trilogy completely. Like, they had so many good places to start, and then they wasted every bit of potential with all of these characters.
They really did.
Like,
I mean,
just all of these characters. even the new ones. Like, I think Finn had a great place to start. Like, he's a former stormtrooper. And then, you know, he might be force sensitive. Like, he may not be a full-on Jedi, but he's force sensitive. Cool.
Right.
Like, give him some time to grow. Let him be a real character. But, nah, fuck it. We might as well just turn him into, you know, a joke and have him be off to the side. We can't piss China off. So, whatever. I don't know, man. It's wasted potential, and I won't fucking have any of it. So, I enjoy the Mandalorian because it actually feels like Star Wars.
Yes.
Hell, I'll take Rogue One and Solo over any of the New Wars trilogy.
Solo was watchable. I mean, I was kind of like doing other stuff.
But
yeah, it was
doing other stuff.
You know, like I was doing laundry. One of those, you know, when you're not like that invested in a movie, like, you know, you're not expecting much, so, you know, you end up doing a little housework. It's on kind of in the background. You kind of follow along with it. You know, you make lunch and you sit down and have lunch while watching it. But I haven't seen Rogue One. I've heard mixed things about that. Some people love it to bits. Other people loathe it.
I mean, it was all right.
It's got Donnie Yen in it. I mean,
Yeah.
We talking
You know,
about Rogue One?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's got Alan
you know-
Tudyk as the L33 whatever.
Oh, I love
Captain
that dude.
says I
You
had
know,
to.
the thing about movies is this, and I think it's up to personal taste. A lot of times, some timelines are off, but sometimes you just got to walk into it with no expectations. Like me personally, I like New Mutants, and people hated it.
You
I
know,
still haven't seen that yet.
I thought it was okay. Like it wasn't great. I went in with very low expectations, and I was like, it was aight.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Solo was a good one shot, and I haven't watched New Mutants.
Well, I think one of the major issues with like the new trilogy also was how you took the legacy characters and you can't just, and this is the thing you see in comics too. It's not just about elevating the female characters. They also have to simultaneously emasculate the male characters. And it's like if you're gonna kill off Han Solo, you want them going out like in a big way. Like I haven't read all of like the Star Wars novels or the Dark Horse comics and all that stuff, all the extended universe stuff or expanded universe stuff, but somebody told me that like when Chewbacca dies, he basically dies by flying the Millennium Falcon into a collapsing star. I'm just like, hell yeah! You know, it's like if you're gonna take those characters out, they should be like Han Solo should have gone out like Warren Oates at the end of the Wild Bunch. Ah! the Browning machine gun.
Blaze of fucking glory. Man.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, selfishly killed by his own kid.
Right. In other words, a heroic death. A legendary death, because these characters are supposed to be legends in their own lifetime. Give them, a legendary exit.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
just got a message from Jason. His Wi-Fi's down. His Wi-Fi shit in the bed.
No, that's unfortunate.
Oh, crikey. I haven't watched the last Star Wars, and I don't think I ever will. I haven't watched Han Solo. I haven't watched Han Solo. I'm not gonna. And
you're not missing much, you know.
And I did enjoy The Mandalorian, so that was decent. And the latest episode of WandaVision was actually pretty good. I actually like the WandaVision.
Has that gotten better?
TV show. Well, so it's funny because on the Nerdrotic channel, the Friday show, I forget what it's called, Friday Night Tights.
Yeah.
They were making jokes about just skipping episode 1 and 2 and just watching 3, 4, and 5. So to be honest with you, they're all cool if you like nostalgia.
I'm not caught up on
the latest episode. It just came out on Friday. Is actually good. To be honest with you,
okay.
I have a 6-year-old daughter. I have a 16-year-old daughter. So I made my 6-year-old daughter sit down and watch Captain Marvel because it's a good woman film. So from looking at it from that perspective, it's pretty good. And I don't think it ever should have been made. I don't think it ever should have been made, but I let my daughter watch it.
Right.
So if you look at it like that, because Bob Iger said he actually. In simpler terms, Bob Iger said he forced that film on Kevin Feige. In simplistic terms.
Interesting.
And so if you watch it, so I have 2 daughters. That's all I have. So if you look at it from a father with 2 daughters,
You're dumb.
Sorry.
Anyway, you have 2 daughters.
I'm listening.
So if you look at it from that perspective, and if you get after the first 20 or 30 minutes, she actually sat down and watched the rest of the film all by herself, and it's a decent film.
How old is she?
She's 6.
All right,
oh wow!
Well, I will.
That's
I
a
will
little
watch it.
Yeah.
I'll give it a watch. Just so I know what I'm talking about.
Well, like with WandaVision, I watched the first 3 episodes, and I thought, okay, I see what they're doing here, but how does this move the story forward? And I kept waiting for like these creepy Philip K. Dickian, Charlie Kaufman-ish, David Lynchian moments, right? Where suddenly it's just like, wait, something's wrong here.
Something very surreal happens.
Creepy, creepy,
and
it just squandered it.
The shit hit the fan this episode, so watch this.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, I will.
So this episode was the best episode. It was the best one yet.
All right.
And so what it is, I understand that.
I like the cast.
What's up, homie?
Like this show. What's up, Jason?
Welcome back.
This show, or welcome back, rather. This show could have been done in like 4 45-minute segments. They could have done it, but it's done in 9. And so I see what they did. The first 3, the 4th one was pretty decent. The last 2 were the last one was pretty dope. And I hope they make her fucking insane for Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah, the rumor is she's gonna be the villain.
Yeah, I hope they make her OP. I hope they make her OP, and she's
Wanda has always been OP.
She's always been OP.
Like, she manipulates reality for fuck's sake.
Do it.
Yep.
I hope they do it. I hope they do it because what's his face? That's doing Doctor Strange 2, who did the Spider-Man movies.
Sam Raimi.
He's a horror film. So and he already said he's doing horror.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, I mean,
Do you know who you're talking? You know who you're talking to here? Talk about like people say people say Sam Spider-Man Raimi. I'm like, no, fuck you, Sam Evil Dead Raimi.
Brian,
So
Brian, hold up.
he's
This is so I'm in here. Let me make the let me make the screen big here.
I hope they do. I hope they do horror, and I hope they do it right.
I hope they start doing the. Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's
Hell
in my
yeah.
living room, right above the TV.
Righteous.
Yep. And then Night of the Living Dead on the other side over there.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
You're legit, son.
You got a pretty.
My homie Brett gave me those. He's like, dude, I have had these forever, but I can't hang them up. I was like,
What?
Give them a loving home. They will stay with me forever. And what I had out here before was a couple of Louise Royaux pictures. So I just moved those to the back, and these are showcased out here now. But
Yeah, I like to alternate.
what were you saying, J Money? I'm sorry, man.
No, well, I was just going to say, I guess to surmise it, what do y'all think about WandaVision so far? Just to segue into a topic, I guess.
I have only watched the first 2, so I don't have an opinion.
I didn't watch the last.
I thought the second one was cute, the black and white.
They
one
get better
with
Bruh.
with them being like a Dick Van Dyke show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cute is a good name for it. Yeah.
I've seen all the episodes, and I will say that the shit hit the fan, and Sword is here. This was the major.
Well, I knew that was going to happen.
Because they have Darcy from Thor and also Agent Wu from Ant-Man. And then they already had what's her name, Monica Rambeau. So yeah, shit hit the fan this episode.
Well, so I made some tweets about their about Disney doing episodic storytelling better. So my wife is the type of person who will watch S.H.I.E.L.D. I watched 1 or 2 episodes. I said, "Fuck that shit! I'll never watch it because it's so fucking dumb. It's fucking dumb."
Yeah, even though it had Bill Paxton in it, I was like, I don't
care. But like,
Not for me.
so
I didn't mind seasons 2 and 3, and then I kind of lost track of it around 4. Like they
new
hooked
Ghost
me
Rider
in
looks
on
kinda cool.
and the beginning of season 2. They hooked me in with Absorbing Man. I was like, that dude looks like a legit Absorbing Man, and I buy that.
Yeah.
They had the Absorbing Man in there?
Yeah.
Shit.
They had Crusher Creel at the beginning of season 2, and like he legit grabs something, and like his arm turns into that wrought iron, and he fucking punches something. Yeah, it was great.
But the show is dumb.
Well,
And
it
so
was
when I
better
was
when it
not-
was synced up with the movies, man. But that plan went all to
Yes.
hell. You know.
Well, it was just a way for them
What
to
up, Lord Crackhead?
give
Hail, brother.
give basement characters a little life, because those were a lot of basement characters in those episodes.
Well, what I was
Well, yeah,
what I was
same here,
saying
Wolverine. I used to watch old black and white 50s sitcoms as a kid as well. Like Nick at Night was fun, you know? Like the laugh tracks, it was comforting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Dick Van Dyke, very underrated
So,
as a comic
You
actor.
know what I'm thinking this is?
Andy
Like
Griffith.
and starting at the beginning of it, like this whole thing, like this is what Wanda thinks real life is, like a household, because you know she and her brother were kept in those cages. They were miracles, and Strucker only fed them like TV sitcoms. This is all they know. It's all she knows.
Bro, watch the show. Watch the show.
Well, see, this is me just spitballing, and she's I have my theory. She's like in a bubble, and she's contorting reality.
Yes.
Not unlike.
What it is. So in the last episode, you learn it's just not her, and so.
Okay, well, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Well, I'm not. So what I was going to say is no spoilers, but you got to watch this shit. You got to watch it because still we have not seen anything in episode 5. There's 4 left, and they're setting up her to be they're setting up her to be the secondary villain in Doctor Strange 2. And
I knew that. That's the only way they can do. That's the only way they can do like House of M and like bring in the mutants.
Well, gosh, since you said no spoilers, I feel like I can't even say anything else.
I don't care.
Well, don't say anything else.
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna.
I do. Shit.
Because it's a good show. If you get past that, you got to see what they're setting up, and if you can get past what they're setting up, it's a good show. And they're only like 26 or 32 minutes long. They're literally short as fuck. So.
I know, but it still felt like it was dragging to me. But I only saw the first 3 episodes.
That's why.
Though.
You know,
I'll watch the new shit though.
But it's good. What they're doing is good. What they're doing is so Kevin Feige did an interview one day, and he said that he's trying to set up his own universe. And if you actually watch that interview, and if you actually listen to what he said, you're like, all right, I get you. And so, like, he's not purposely changing the origin, so to speak, but he's setting up his own universe. So I get what he's doing, and Captain Marvel's shit. It's shit, but my 6-year-old, she'll enjoy it. But really, what he's doing, like, bro, like, honestly, like, I am looking forward.
Oh, hell, Frog G, what up, brother?
What up, Frog G?
I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange 2, and I'm looking forward to. I'm not. What is that shit? Not the Immortals, but what's that other one they're doing?
Eternals.
The Eternals. Oh God.
Oh fucking hell!
Looks cringe as hell, man. Looks cringe as hell.
Frog G
So
says,
cringe.
sometimes a show can be terrible and I'll still like it. I submit The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. for consideration. That was supposed to be kind of terrible. It was like, that's
but
that's
not genuinely bad. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like I have a friend, a millennial friend. I'm like, what was your shit when you were growing up? For me, it was like, Escape from New York, Mad Max, all that shit. What was your shit? He was like Demolition Man, and it was sort of like, it's a guilty pleasure. I'm like, why? That's actually a really smart movie. That's actually clever as fuck.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I'm saying? So very often people will dismiss certain things as being stupid. Well, but it's stupid on purpose. It's like, no, then that means it's clever. It's the same way I get apoplectic over the term "so bad it's good," because very often the movies that are so bad they're good are actually just good.
Yeah.
Right.
Wolverine says, I didn't feel they dragged, at least not any different than the shows they were based on and their eras dragged. They were paced fairly close to how the source was.
Yeah, but that's not a good excuse to me. You know what I mean? You have to keep. It's not at all, because as a writer, I'm always thinking with every scene, how does this scene move the story forward?
Right.
And you can have those scenes that don't. You can have those scenes that are just like pure character scenes. That's fine. But at a certain point, but if you have too many of those, it's like, no, get the story rolling.
I want to add, I feel like the hostility of the times, of the political environment that's going on.
Yeah, it's terrible.
What it does is it drowns out like the clever message that they are trying to pervade to you with WandaVision. So I like
because everybody's too pissed off for clever.
Yeah,
right?
I like what they're doing. I hear what you're saying, Brian. But at the same, I feel like they should have made it like maybe 4 or 5 episodes, maybe 50 to 60 minutes long, and you got through with the and I hope they don't screw up Loki, and I hope they don't screw up. I feel like they're going to screw up. What's it?
I have no interest in Loki. They've
with the Shield.
And Matt, this actually doesn't surprise me.
Oh,
I stopped paying attention to TV when Twin Peaks went off the air.
Oh, the third season of that was fucking amazing. Amazing.
Never watched it. Not a one.
Incredible.
Not a
I
one.
have not watched all of Twin Peaks.
I agree with Jim Jarmusch when he said that the third season of Twin Peaks was the best horror film of that year.
Ooh.
What? I don't even know what that means.
There's demons all up in that piece. Really creepy ones, too.
Yeah.
In Twin Peaks, the TV show?
Horrifying in the third season. Third season is... No, the third season is not like the first 2 seasons. It's completely off the wall. And it's creepy and it's spooky as fuck. The 6th episode, I hadn't done this since I was a kid. I watched it like 8 or 9 times. I just kept sitting down and watching it over and over and over again. Hadn't done that since I was like in junior high school. I mean, like amongst like Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yes.
I've heard. Who else has talked about this besides you?
I don't know. A lot of people. You know who David Lynch is, right?
At one point, I was watching Twin Peaks on Amazon Prime just because everybody talks about it.
It's on Amazon? It's on Amazon?
I think I was watching it on Amazon Prime. It was either that or Netflix.
Okay. Twin Peaks. I'll look at it. Actually, to be honest, I don't even know.
Yeah, if it's not for you, it's not for you. You know, on Amazon Prime, the main thing I watch these days is old episodes. Old episodes of Dark Shadows. I love that shit.
Right.
Good old Dark Shadows.
I'll be honest with you.
I enjoyed that movie for what it was.
The Johnny Depp one?
Yeah.
On Friday or Saturday,
I didn't see it.
I watched Willow. I want to fucking rewatch Willow.
That's okay. That's an alright movie.
It's fucking awful to
rewatch.
That's alright. Wasn't that written by Chris Claremont?
I don't know.
I think it was... Yeah, it was written by Chris Claremont and George Lucas, because I have the novelization of it over there on the wall somewhere. I found it in the shop one day.
There you go.
Because they have a TV show.
Haven't watched any WandaVision. It's going to be Franklin Richards, so they can explain why mutants weren't in Infinity.
Oh, man.
I don't think so.
That's the movie that I'm really almost kind of dreading, because I'm so afraid they're going to fuck it up, is Fantastic Four.
I think they're doing Mephisto. They're doing Mephisto.
Doom, damn it, we need Doom.
The one that they did with Christopher Columbus wasn't bad for the time period.
No.
I just didn't like that they dumped all over Galactus. Like, what the hell are you doing?
A storm cloud? A storm cloud.
How do you negotiate with a storm cloud?
A fucking storm cloud.
Listen, I am not going to hurt myself over this goddamn movie.
And what they did to Doctor Doom in the first one, you could tell that they were like, well, we can't do Doctor Doom as Doctor Doom, because people will be like, oh, he's a Darth Vader ripoff, so we've got to, like, fuck with him. Doctor Doom is absolute perfection. The prototypical, the ultimate comic book
Doctor Doom
supervillain.
was created before Vader.
Yeah, they don't know that
Sorry.
though. They don't know that.
Yeah, well, they will.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I really that's my fear, is that they're going to drag that character through the mud, because my God, if there's any one character, a Marvel character, I would like to write, it would be Victor Von Doom. My goodness, man! So it's such an absolutely perfect
It totally
character.
wasn't Fraga's fault. No, that definitely was not Fraga's fault. Nor was Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, Fraga worked
guys-
on Fraga worked on
did
the
storyboards.
Oh shit! I didn't know that, man.
You
Gotta
guys
bust
ever
his
watch,
balls about
Cinema
that.
Sins? Oh yeah, everybody does. You guys ever watch Cinema Sins?
Yes.
Where he goes over the movies and
Yeah.
he'll point out an actor like, "Oh, they dragged James Marsters into this. Oh, they dragged poor Fraga into this."
Oh.
Yeah, so
It's a
Yeah,
job.
not his fault. Well, it's a job.
Not everybody can be
Excalibur,
lucky
Lady
like
Hawk,
Mike.
Kroll weirded me out as a kid. I
Kroll?
like all of those movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, God, I was such an absolute sucker for the Sword and Sorcery movies, because those came out right around the time I was in junior high school. Dungeons and Dragons basically saved my life, kept me from killing myself, and Excalibur, Conan the Barbarian,
Yeah.
Lady Hawk, Krull, Dragon Slayer, the Sword and the Sorcerer,
Dragon Slayer,
even.
yeah.
There's all just boom, 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 boom. It was like this sudden mini boom of heroic fantasy. And unfortunately, I was hoping that we would get like another boom like that after the Lord of the Rings movies, but it never happened.
No, everybody just wanted. Well, that's back when studios wanted to take a risk. They were willing to take a risk. Now it all has to be licensed stuff. Like, oh, does it have a track record? Is it gonna make me money?
Well, now also they have to make sure, like, well, what's the most current thing? So they're going to do a Lord of the Rings TV series, but like Lord of the Rings, well, that's old, so we got to make it like Game of Thrones. Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
And
that's how
completely
suits
shit
think.
all over the IP.
Right.
Please no, you can keep your show in your head then, because I don't want it.
Got plenty of other
Yeah,
shit that I can watch instead.
Right? Like, why don't go option a book from Mercedes Lackey, for fuck's sake? Like,
Yeah.
there's so much. Like, I walk down
Or Michael
the fantasy
Moorcock.
aisle at work, and I'm just like, there's so many books here. Why? And, New York Times bestseller. There's so many here. Why don't you go pick these? Why do you got to keep fucking up the ones I love? Oh, it's because I love
Exactly.
them. Thank you.
Exactly. Because they got to co-opt that shit and turn it into their shit.
Nah, go make your own shit. Damn it.
Well, I mean, that's why I wouldn't call myself a fan of it, because it's not for me, but I love the fact that Steven Universe exists, because it's like, okay, SJWs, you're making your own art now. That's what I'm talking
It's
about. Go
horrible
do your
and cringeworthy, but
own
go
shit.
do your own thing. Yes.
Exactly. Go do your own shit. Don't take my shit or other people's shit and then
But
just
don't
turn it into
that
your
shit
crap.
on my fucking Thundercats. Fuck.
I know.
Ooh.
I know.
My favorite fucking cartoon as a kid. Like, it doesn't change the fact that I still have them. That's fine. Like,
Yeah.
Thundercats Roar can exist. It doesn't change the fact that I'm
No.
gonna call it out for the lame ass bullshit it is.
Right. It's like Raymond Chandler said in an interview. The interviewer said, like, how do you feel about what Hollywood has done with your books? And he said, what? Oh, Hollywood hasn't done anything to my books. See? They're on the shelf over there.
Yep. I feel the same way about Star Wars. Like, if people like the new Star Wars, that's
Yeah,
fine.
let 'em.
Go do you if you enjoy it. If you like the ridiculously stupid bullshit that is this DC Dark Knight's death metal, whatever the... can't even say it without laughing.
But just don't call me a
it's
ist or a
lame.
phobe, because I
Yeah,
think it's
it's just-
trash.
I think it's silly, but...
I'm a
that's
sadist.
fine.
I'll be that kind of ist.
Right? Well, there you go. Masochist. Yeah, but you know, but at the same time, like, if people are digging it, go enjoy
fine.
it. That's fine. No skin off my nose if you want to go enjoy really bad films and comics. That's totally
But see, that's the thing about CG is that we are a collective of people that are like, if you like it, man, fuck it, go ahead, like it. Them, on the other hand, SJWs, they're like, no, that's not correct. You have to like what I like. They were that little kid when you went over their house. If you didn't play with certain toys, they would get mad and tell their mom and had you leave the house and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's them.
That's a good analogy.
That is a damn good analogy, man, and it's completely accurate too. You
Yeah,
know?
it is.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
You're not gonna do what I want you to do. Horrible.
Yeah, they really hate non-compliance. I mean, even back when when it was called political correctness in the 90s, like one of the things I found really got under their skin would be when they come at you with this bullshit, and you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not PC." Like, I don't speak your. In other words, I don't speak your language. Your rules, they don't apply to me. I reject them, and that makes their blood boil. Pilot episode of The Wheel of Time with Billy Zane. I love
Billy Zane. I think he's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did a Wheel of Time pilot episode. I will have to.
What is The Wheel of Time? Is that like based on a comic book or a video game or
It's
something
a
like
book
that?
series by Robert Jordan. It's
okay.
Ever huge and long book series by Robert Jordan, from what I understand.
Gotcha.
I think he died while still writing it and had to. Somebody else had to come in to finish him. Another author. Yeah. Someone should produce a Deathgate cycle as a series. I'm not sure what that is.
Deathgate cycle?
I distrust Hollyweird. Yeah, well, for good reason. Oh, the Shannara Chronicles felt like Saved by the Bell with Swords. Yeah. Oh,
Rest in peace, Screech.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin Diamond. Yeah.
14 books in the Wheel of Time. Silvar says never-ending saga.
Well, you know that's what they're looking for. They're looking for, franchises that they can build off of book series. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's always the way. That's always the way it goes. They want something with the track record.
Yeah, where it's already scripted, so you kind of know where it's going, and I can understand that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't know what the new Dune movie is going to be like. I can't say that I'm hopeful, but you never know. Like that, I'll actually watch and give it a try.
I mean, have you ever watched Jodorowsky's Dune?
Yes. Documentary. Yeah, man.
Can you imagine if somebody could like make an animated feature of that?
Oh, I would much rather see an animated version of The Inkle, which he did with Jean Giraud, Mobius.
Yeah.
But yeah,
actually, Metabarons, for that fucking matter.
Oh yeah,
that book led to the creation of Metabarons.
Yep, that's why I don't really cry any tears over the fact that Jodorowsky didn't get to do his Dune, because as wild and as crazy as it may be, and as much as I'm a huge fan of the man as a filmmaker, if that had happened, we never would have gotten the Metabarons. So cinema's loss was comic books' gain.
Absolutely.
Max
says, damn, didn't get notified.
Can I ask a question? I think y'all will know because again, even though I was collecting comics when I was younger, I knew the story and not the artist. So has this guy Mark Millar? What's his universe about? Like, what should we expect? I don't know about it.
Oh wow, he's got IPs out the ass, out the yin yang,
Kick-Ass,
and a deal with
Kingsman.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Kick-Ass, Wanted,
Kingsman.
Kingsman.
The new stuff that's coming out from Netflix is
Starlight.
Magic Order. I'm not familiar with Starlight.
He's a really interesting dude too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, he's got a lot of good stuff. Space Bandits. That was.
Oh, that's
actually
good
pretty
too.
Good.
Yeah.
He
You
did
think
that
it's
with
gonna be an
Lieutenant
SJW
Solera.
comic, but it's not.
Well, it's Mark Millar, man. He writes
I know, I
good
love that
fucking
dude.
Stories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, American
there's
Jesus.
some really good stuff. Oh, by the way, speaking of like good comics, if you guys get a chance, Isola is definitely worth checking out.
Let me see.
And a Wild Yaki appears. What's going on, Matt?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Welcome.
Can you
What's
hear
up,
me?
Matt?
Not much. How's it going?
Good. You know what comic book that I really liked that was turned into a Netflix film that was kind of okay?
Yeah.
The Last Days of American Crime.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. I like the comic.
The comic was amazing.
Yeah, Rick Remender. Yeah, absolutely. He was one of the first guys to get crucified by the SJWs.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
one of the very first. I don't know.
Dude, I like Remender. He
I
did
do too.
Fear Agent. Fear Agent's fucking fantastic.
Oh, I love Fear Agent. Fear Agent's the shit.
Yeah. I mean, Hugh Heath, he's such a fucking, I don't know. He's such a unique character. He's so pained, but, you know, he's such a devil-may-care, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna do it drunk anyway attitude.
Yeah, very punk rock.
You know? Yeah, I love the attitude.
Yeah, without a doubt.
The arguments with his ship. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've read that, but I've got all 4 volumes over here.
No Super Bowl, Matt?
No. I don't even know who's playing in it.
Buccaneers and Chiefs.
So they're playing like in an empty stadium? Oh, which one?
Not really.
Yeah.
So many people are allowed, like you're allowed so many people, then people could buy, for a reason, people could buy like a cardboard cutout with their pictures on it for like $100. But if you did that, you have an entry to win tickets for next year's Super Bowl.
Okay. Yeah, I got those. It's the trade paperbacks. Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, all 4 volumes. The
man.
Omnibus collections.
Yeah,
These are
great
fucking
stuff.
worth picking up.
Yeah, they really are.
Nice.
Rick Remender and Tony Moore.
Yeah, Tony Moore. He's got like a very Jack Davis-y kind of style on that.
Yeah, they also had Jerome Apena as well. Speaking of Remender and Apena, have you guys read 7 to Eternity?
What?
9.
7 to Eternity.
Nicht.
That is a fantastic book. It's dark fantasy. It's one of the few that I recommend people pick up when they come in. They're like, yeah, I want to check something out.
What I'm really jonesing
like,
for is
why are there 2 of you?
There's 2 Matts?
2?
Oh.
There's 2 Plagles.
Oh, 2 Plagles?
Hello?
Well, I
Plagle?
only see one.
Well,
I see 1 Plagle. Now there's 2 Plagles.
There's 2.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
2.
Because 1 just isn't enough.
Doubling up.
you must
That's
have
right.
Yeah, two boobs. 2
It's
boob
Dan.
Dans.
Maybe it's Dan and Swish.
So, okay, there goes
Yeah.
1.
Well, also, you kind of want 2 boobs. I mean,
This is true.
Yes, I did, Silvar. Yes, I do.
This is true.
Want 2 boobs.
They are better in
Right
pairs,
here.
aren't they?
yeah.
In this
Well,
general area.
I'll take 3 like Schwarzenegger.
There you go.
You made me wish I had 3 hands.
You're doing just
I got
fine.
5 kids to feed.
Screw you, Benny!
Austrian Death
My name is
Machine.
not Quaid! Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
should
man.
go listen to Austrian Death Machine.
Get to the chopper!
It's hilarious. Yep.
Get to the chopper! Yeah, hysterical.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, funny shit.
I think that guy's in prison for a murder or something like that.
We would try to have his wife murdered.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's like a good Christian. Like a good
Fine.
Christian.
Tim Lambesis.
Like a
It's
good
like,
metalhead.
motherfucker, really? You couldn't just pay to have the divorce?
I know.
You gotta get thrown your ass in jail for trying to have your wife. Like, you dumbass. You
know.
deserve everything you get, stupid.
Beretta.
Seriously.
When you could just go camping. Bear attacks happen all the time.
All the time. I mean, come on, Cheney shot somebody in the face. Just go hunting.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he was a former CIA director and like the vice president. Membership has its privileges.
I'm just saying, there's other ways.
Yes,
this is true.
She's heading right for us.
That's funny. So, what drawing tablets are you guys using?
Intuos Pro.
Y'all shut up.
Okay, Pro 24 or 30?
It was the biggest one you could. Well, not 24. It looks like 24.
Okay.
I have a Unova MSP 19U.
Ooh, how do you like that? I'm curious about the off brands because I've got a Wacom Cintiq, and on Christmas Eve my Cintiq stopped working entirely.
Oh,
no, fuck.
And, my mentor works for Disney, and actually he and Jon Favreau have a film about elves that he's working on currently, and he has a Cintiq, and his Cintiq went out, but he introduced me to the Wacom Intuos Pro, and I love it.
Well, I've had this Unova. I want to say maybe 7 years, and it works just fine.
Okay. Yeah, Freya
I know
has a
Luke,
Cintiq that he has been working on for like 12 years or something like that, and never had a problem with it. I bought this thing in April last April.
Wow. No, I think Luke has a Huron.
That's a little ridiculous.
Don't you have a Huron, Luke?
Yeah, a Huron canvas.
Okay.
It's the 2021 version, and I like it. It's a lot thinner than my I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah,
I should probably make the screen big. But yeah, it's a lot thinner than my my Cintiq was.
Okay.
And
yeah, I'm curious about it because I finally figured out what the problem is, but because I had to send it back to them, I got an RMA and sent it back to them, and they said they fixed it. I get it back a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks ago. I get it back. I'm totally stoked because it's like I went switching back to my Intuos tablet was it was rough because I had gotten so used to the glass surface on the Pro with the felt tip on the pen. It feels so good that it was really nice. I got used to it. So switching back to the tablet was a pain in the ass, and so I was really excited to get this Cintiq back. And it shows up on a Friday in the morning, and I plug the sucker in almost right away, and it didn't work.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing changed.
Man.
So I've been going back and forth with their service people for 2 weeks now, trying to figure out what the problem is, and nothing would work. I tried every plug, every configuration, and every different USB port on my computer. Nothing worked. It would never work. And so over this last week, I bought a second hard SSD. I duped my main drive, my C drive, so that I could install this new one and just fuck with it and destroy it to see what's going on, you know?
Right.
And that caused a whole other shit storm, but I finally figured out because I started going through backlogs, and I found in my downloads folder that on the 24th of December, my computer downloaded the new Wacom drivers. Right?
Oh,
okay.
So then I kept looking, and I went back further, and I found the drivers that I had installed in May of 2020. And so I installed those drivers, and the fucking thing worked.
Oh, jeez.
Beautiful.
And I had given, at that point, I had just given up. I'm like, fuck this. This is a sign from God. Get the fuck out of comic books. And
oh no!
And
wait. Is this Black Flag, Mike Yaki?
Yes.
Get out of comics after you finish that book, because that book is beautiful.
Yeah, man.
That was kind of the plan because but yeah, I'm just waiting for pages now.
That shit's hot like salsa picante.
Yeah, and
I love your work, man. I love your work, man.
thank you. No, but so I got it fixed this weekend, so I'm
That's fucking
feeling
amazing,
good, but
man. Awesome.
yeah,
Because I know you've been stressing about that.
dude, it's been killing me since Christmas. I did that
Dude, that's
Rob
an
Willis
entire
cover.
month.
I know.
We're
more.
in, it's 2/7 now. So yeah, like that's an entire month and some change that you haven't been able to do jack.
Shit, yeah. Well, I've been
It's
able
a very
to work-
expensive paperweight.
Dude, no, yeah, $3,000 paperweight. I'm pissed.
Ugh.
I'm still a little pissed because I got
That sucks.
that ergo stand that they sell with it.
Mhm.
You know, it's like $500 ergo stand. Here's the thing about that. If you don't have one, it looks really cool. You know, it's on the arms and shit, and it goes up and down, but it only locks in one position. That's the full upright.
Oh, jeez.
So if you want the fucking Cintiq straight up in front of you or up really high, if you're at your desk like this, it's going to end up, if you want it at an angle, it's going to sit up high, or you got to have to drop it down really low and then you can angle it. So there's no in between. And for $500, come on, it's
Yeah, I bought an arm that attaches to my Yanova, and I swivel it and move it and rotate it and flip it, and I do a whole bunch of crap with it, man. I move it around like a piece of paper practically.
okay. Yeah, because I'm curious about some of the cheaper brands, frankly, and to see how they work. I'm just curious how the tracking on the pen works in comparison. There's one other issue I found with that I started seeing in Photoshop CC is when you're making selections on it. I don't know if the Huawei's are doing this or any of the others, but when you're like, say you're making a selection and you're freehand drawing it, and then you anchor the lasso, right, and then you pull some straight lines and then you draw again. Well, when you anchor while you're doing that and then pull a straight line, you'll see the line between the cursor and your anchor spot do this funky, weird thing where it's like it's like the computer's thinking, and it does this weird thing, and then it kind of comes back and then connects, and it's the weirdest shit. And my system is not by any means a slow computer.
I've had a problem with my lasso tool actually since it updated. Photoshop updated a bit ago. Where the lasso tool, I can have it going, but I can't. Like, you know, I'll hold down the shift key and the space bar at the same time to move the canvas. Let go space bar to continue lassoing. Yeah. I can't do that anymore. If I hit the space bar, it kind of like stops selecting, and the second I release from the space bar, it like totally segments the whole like selection I just did, and I have to go back and retool it. Ever since the update, it's been doing that, and I heard it's a problem all across the board for a lot of people, not everyone.
Adobe is a piece of shit too.
Yeah,
I cannot believe what they've done, and they and Wacom just aren't working together, and it's like, what the fuck are these two companies?
Oh god,
I refuse to buy Adobe products.
Well, that's why a lot of people go into Clip Studio.
Yeah, but you still need to go back into Photoshop and the final steps to CMYK convert, because nothing converts as well as Photoshop for color reproduction.
Interesting.
It's the best. So you have to use it to some degree.
I'm a writer. I don't have to worry about this shit.
No, drives me nuts.
I mean, you know,
I'm gonna
until.
Can I get a quick opinion, Yaki, since I have a pro here on this card?
Of course.
I'm just going to... I always hit the wrong things. There we go. Okay. I'm going to share that real quick. I just want to see...
yeah, I saw that. That's cool. Oh, nice. I like the background.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. If the background works with the color palette. So
yeah. The blue and the pink contrast.
Yeah,
so
I was looking for a certain kind of contrast that would work well with it, because it's a trading card, so it's going to be all foil. So,
cool.
That really will accentuate the metallic effect. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
nice.
All right, cool, man. That's what I was curious on. Was the
I like it.
Awesome.
I mean,
thanks, man.
The other thing that I do all the time when I do that, select the whole background and then Control U to hue saturation and just play with the slider and see what
Oh,
colors
I could
you
have
like.
done that too. I might
Yeah.
mess with that too. Why not?
That's
Matt, you should take
Yeah.
a look at this thing that Lockham did. Did I
Mhm.
pronounce your
Lachem.
name? Lachem.
It's just like lock him up. Yes.
Oh, it is Lachem. I thought it was Lachem. Looks like him.
Look, I always try to get people's names straight, because people always fuck up my
can
last
be
name
tough.
anyway. So I always, like to check with people. But Lachem did this beautiful dragon.
Oh,
He's originally a tattoo artist, and now
Oh,
he's
cool.
looking into working in the comics medium.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's it?
Probably
Where's
sent
it?
you,
Where is
his
it?
pencils,
Can I see it?
Right?
Where is it?
Well, the dragon. All right.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I can sort of digital color, but I'm learning to digital paint. But I'm flying blind because it's not a lot of information out there about it. So
Yeah.
I'm sharing
Um,
dots, and let's see.
Well, I try and look at coloring like painting. At least that's the way I've tried to. That's not really the way I learned when I learned to do it, but it's the way I've kind of started to look at it, because really I hate digital. The more I work in it, the less I like it.
Interesting.
yeah. I started off with.
I was going to
watercolors,
ask you which
so-
which medium you worked in. Oh, really? I love watercolors.
Yeah, so I really try and look at it as painting. And if you look at digital as just what it is an electronic version of actual, physical media, and try
Yeah,
and
it's just another tool.
use it in that mindset, and I think things will turn out really cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it looks like shit. I'm still learning. I'm flying blind, but
You're your own worst critic. on that.
Yeah, you're your own worst critic. It's all good. But here's the good thing about being like that, being your own worst critic. At least that means that you don't have American Idol syndrome. Where you have these people going out and singing, and they're caterwauling, and they think they sound like Pavarotti.
Yeah.
Which to me is like, I think every artist's worst nightmare. I know it's mine.
Yeah. I hate everything I've ever worked on.
Boob Dan, I hope you get that fixed before Thursday, then. Yeah, but I mean, what's that?
Hardwired. Maybe the internet is out in general.
It could be, yeah.
Because his stuff is hardwired out there.
No, but I still like to get as many opinions as I can, no matter if I like it or not. Because I might see something and everyone's like, "Oh, change that to purple." Like, "Oh, that would actually be cool. Thank you."
Yeah.
So,
Well, also, like, I'm not an artist. I don't have what Preston calls art
like that.
blindness, right? Like, I can really appreciate comic book art, but and I love watching the process. But yes, fuck Adobe. But artists are still always going to see something that you will not. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the same way, like, if you go to see a band and they sound great, and then afterwards the guy's like, "Oh man, we fucked that up so bad." I'm like, "What are you talking about? You were perfect." That's because they noticed something that you in the audience didn't notice. Like,
well, it's also the
tempo
carrot
or
on the
something.
stick. The carrot on the stick theory, in the sense that us artists are always chasing that one picture, that we love everything about it. But I don't think we ever get that. But that's the beauty of it, also.
Exactly. It's what I refer to as the Hokusai principle. You guys know who Hokusai was?
negative.
He was the. You ever see this painting? It's actually an illustration. He was an illustrator in like Edo period Japan. Like 500, 600 years ago.
Yeah.
You see it in like every Japanese business office. It's this big wave,
Oh yeah.
right? That's Hokusai.
Mm.
Hokusai was considered like the shit.
Those are woodcuts, weren't they?
No, those were illustrations.
Was that okay?
Yeah, and there's a beautiful little short film about Hokusai. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. Beautiful little animated film.
Mm.
And this is the part that I love: is the guy was, he wasn't like Van Gogh. He was appreciated in his lifetime. Like, people considered him the master of his medium. And when he was, I think, 87 years old, he said, "If the heavens will only grant me 5 more years, then I can become a true illustrator." I'm like, yes, that's what I'm fucking talking about, because you don't want to be somebody like these cats like Marlon Brando or Robert De Niro, where they're so good and they're so talented, they cease to give a shit, and they're not present, you know? When it's terrible when you come across any art and you're like, where's the artist?
Yeah.
Right?
And when you're really learning, you realize that you really don't know anything, and you're always learning.
Yes, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be. And you need to embrace that rather than be like, oh, I suck, and I don't want anybody to see this. Anybody that's like starting to get into any art form, I always tell them, start now, do the work, get your shitty work out of the way.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
theoretically this should.
they want to be like Picasso the first time
Totally what I wanted to do.
What are you going on about, Luke?
Oh no, I fucked up. I was listening. I was just.
What are you trying to do?
I meant to do that. Speaking of coloring,
I can help you.
Whatever I fucked up.
No,
I can help you.
there's this book I got.
Oh, yeah.
Preston had him on his channel, and we were chatting. This guy Jeff Lafferty.
Oh yeah, I've
yeah.
every now and then I see him doing live streams.
Yeah, check this out.
I have that book, man. The Berserkernaut. It's great.
Yeah, it's great, right? But you know what's crazy?
It's very Bisley.
It's very much like the Biz.
Oh, that's okay. I've seen him draw stuff on stream at night sometimes when, every now and then I'll catch his live stream, and I have no idea what he's ever done, so I've never seen it, but
He did some books back in the 90s,
90s.
during the image boom. He's
yeah.
done, I discovered him on DeviantArt, actually. He does really good portraits, like he's like Bruce Struzan type.
Nice.
But he likes doing this type of stuff because it's a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
do you know what medium?
Good, dude.
Do you know what medium this is? Like what he
paper?
Acrylic paper. It's just acrylic. It's paint. It's just mixed media, dude. Like whatever he's got.
Yeah. What he does is he draws with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and he paints with acrylics. But he doesn't paint on like good paper. He paints on like really shitty photocopy paper.
Oh no!
Because he says he doesn't want it to be something precious.
Well, you were talking about quotes, and this was one of my favorites by Da Vinci. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Oh man, Da Vinci.
Yeah. So if he knows he wasn't as good as he could have been, it just shows we all could learn.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. That's that's why I mean, I'm not good at taking compliments to begin with, but people have been really, really nice about Six Gun. Like they really, really like it, and I'm just super grateful for that. And
oh yeah, that looked good. I remember seeing that when that was being pushed
thanks,
back. Yeah, that looked really good.
Thanks, brother.
But didn't you lose all the artists or something like that? I don't remember exactly. Are they left? Are they?
My friend Adrian.
Yeah. Not to bring up a. Major
No. It's okay. It's all good. I've been through the fucking ringer this year. He's no longer with us.
Oh, okay.
He took his own life.
Oh no! Oh
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it down, Matt Yaki.
Yeah, well, I'm good at that.
Yeah.
No, I'm the one who brought it down. I didn't have to drop that.
He asked the question, okay? He asked the question.
But Preston Acevedo has agreed to illustrate it for me. We have like the first 5 or 6 pages of pencils that Adrian did, that he completed, and he's going to work from those and then expand from there. I mean,
okay.
you know, of course, I want Preston to do his own thing, but he's hoping to make it a smooth transition as opposed to a jarring one. Because I think if you're mid-series and you're changing artists,
that can be
you
rough.
don't want to go from Neil Adams to Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah. Well,
it's not that bad of a transition.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. See, I had no idea about that.
Yes.
Because it looked really cool. I remember that was like one of the first books I remember seeing when Dan launched Black Flag, and I first discovered all of this going on YouTube.
this craziness
this
on
thing.
YouTube.
Yeah.
This thing. Well,
Yes.
look, man. What I love about this community is how open it is, and how non-exclusive it is. It's like the mainstream. They're like the gatekeepers. We're the gate openers.
Yeah.
Anybody can come in and hang out.
Yeah, it's it's sort of like the way comics used to be.
That's how I kind of
90s,
picture
although it was a really small group and it was nearly
Right.
impossible to break into. It was it took a long time, and but
Oh God,
this is like that, but
Let's-
it's a
in
little
this-
more open.
In
Yeah,
the
that's what.
si-
No,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Well, no, you.
Okay. I remember talking to Denny O'Neil. The Batman guy. He taught a comic book writing course at the local community college. Right?
Wow.
So I took the course, and
wow.
I'd already read his book. Most of the stuff he was teaching was nuts and bolts stuff that I already kind of knew, but I was there for the stories.
Oh yeah.
Right? And the dirt
Just
and
to
that
listen
sort
to
of
a
thing.
legend talk.
Yeah. Of course, I had to play it cool. I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable, so I was just like, "Oh, hey, Denny, what's up?" When I'm like, "Fucking Denny O'Neil, what the fuck?" Like geeking out
really.
hard, but hiding it, right?
Yeah.
And the way that when he broke into comics as a writer, what you did was you wrote them, and they would send you a page of something like Green Lantern with the bubbles whited out, and had you just fill in the bubbles. And if they liked what you did, you were in. Like, they would give you a shot. It didn't mean that you'd stay in, but you would at least get a shot.
Yeah.
But that was like in the 60s. And then, of course, it became this thing where it was just like, another thing I had, that everybody in the class asked him was, how do you break into comics? He said, oh, very simple, break into the movies.
I like that you don't.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
I like that you don't
that's
name your
easy.
layers, Luke. I like that. You're one of
What the hell? Inks, flats,
No,
these, it's background.
I see
it's
layer
just
2. I see layer 2 there. Layer 3. That's good. I do
Layer
that
2 is
too.
Pencils.
I don't name anything. Come on. What am I, an amateur?
I have to. It's a habit.
Is your
So-
Luke? Is your lasso feathered?
That's
Did
what
it
I.
help?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean anti-alias.
No.
Okay, feather it. Okay, and anti-alias is off. Okay. All right. Okay.
So
never mind.
you saw that like weird snake effect I had right there. right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wondering what was going on there.
Well, see, I'm getting this weird pattern here. Like
Here's-
I was using the tragic wand through here.
Oh, let's see your
And-
settings on that. Take you've got contiguous on. Take contiguous off.
Okay.
Now just grab a color, and it should grab all the color. Now
Yeah, you should grab the whole thing.
everywhere on the page is okay. You got some.
Whoa! You see that shit? Look at all those marching ants.
Zoom in really close to the line so that it's almost
Ow.
seeing pixels for me.
Whoa.
Huh.
You used the gradient though, didn't you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there was some feathering going on here.
You know what? It might have been when I was
Or
when I was using the
anti-aliasing.
brush to
your
fill
brush-
something in.
Is your brush feathered or airbrushing?
It's let's see, which brush am I using?
Yeah, if you fill in color with a brush, only use the pen at 100% and no opacity. 100%.
No pressure sensitivity.
Yeah.
You
can turn that off.
Actually,
Actually,
got the opacity and the flow. But
I'll tell you the best way to flat a page too is to just cut out the whole thing. Fill it one color.
Yeah.
And then just start at the top or the bottom, whichever is the smallest. Say an ear. Fill the whole thing green. Cut out the ear. Fill it in the next color in line, and just subtract from the big thing in color, and it just goes really fast.
Okay.
Try it.
By the way, the recolor that you did on the classic spread.
Oh,
Holy shit, dude.
Thanks.
It was okay.
I haven't gotten a chance to tell you in person, but like, no, the depth you put on that, just get out of here, man. But yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was
so
fun.
okay, that's what I will do next time. This was like just like a fuck around sketch on Legion Cycle with Red Valkyrie, and you know I haven't done this shit in years, so yeah.
Well, and there's no one way to do it, but I see a lot of people doing it a lot of different ways, and I don't know, it's.
Well, I mean,
sometimes it bugs me because I can see people going a lot. I could make them go a lot faster if they did it my way, but
no,
my way's the right way.
Well, it's all.
Sir, I bow to your expert knowledge in this regard.
I mean, I've been doing this since Photoshop 3, so.
You might know what you're talking about, I guess.
You might have an idea.
I guess.
Yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes, so I know what's going on. I remember the first time when I was first learning, I was flattening a page for Andre, and suddenly the whole page, what had happened? Did it zoom in or no? It zoomed out, and the canvas went off the screen, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know what the key command. I could have just hit F and cycled through and been fine, but I didn't know what I was doing.
Or at 0,
and Andre was like didn't help at all. He was like, "Well, figure it out." You know, kind of in a way it was a dick move, but at the same time, I remember that and I learned that lesson and I know how to fix that.
How else you gonna learn?
Yeah, seriously.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Yeah, I viewed digital as cheating for the longest time until I got into college. I did everything traditional. Until I got into college, and then I kind of had to go digital because they kept teaching it.
Right.
So, and then I kind of liked it, but I was glad that I learned traditional first.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
As well.
Yeah.
You really should.
So check this out, Matt. I've got this little keyboard over here, my programmable keyboard.
I had one of those. The problem is I'm a left-hander.
I'm lefty too.
Nobody makes one for your right hand.
No. They make the mouse for. They make the mouse for your right hand.
Oh,
that's it.
You southpaws, man. You southpaws are always getting a raw deal.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, I'm used to it, but it still.
You know, there's got to be like a left-handed gamer programmable gamepad like that.
No, there isn't.
In this day
nothing
and
for
age,
lefties.
Damn.
Even ambidextrous mice are getting harder to find.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
I'm just so used to right-handed mice that I don't.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I use the buttons of a right hand and everything, so all I have to do is throw it in my left. But yeah, colossal pain in the butt. But I like those. Those are pretty cool because you can. I guess it's got everything you need, really.
Well, I've got 20 programmable buttons that I can, bend to my will, as it were.
Yeah.
And
all you really need.
the software is pretty good. It worked pretty easy to set them up. It's just remembering what the hell I set them up as.
Oh, I know. That's
what was this button again? Shit, no, that was that. Okay.
Yeah. That's
but
my only other problem with those.
Having my rotate button and then my my move, move I have set to like this little thumb button. So that's pretty natural from using the keyboard.
Space bar.
And then and having the rotate button
I just use
here
this.
is nice.
I try and keep everything as generic as possible, so I just if I have to switch to another machine or do something with somebody else, I at least know what I'm doing.
I use as many default settings as I can. I really don't customize almost anything. I even just use the pen. Like I use one brush. I don't ever really use any of the brushes. I use one brush.
Yeah.
It keeps things. I change the settings just a hair on them, but otherwise I do everything that way. It just keeps it simple. I mean, every now and then I might feather or add like a airbrush technique to it, but very rarely.
Yeah. Wait, no, Luke, wait.
Yeah.
Use the magic wand and just deselect the green.
Oh.
And the gray.
All right.
Because you made that big selection, and if you just
oh
nope.
God, what am I? No, there we go.
W, and then I think what is that, Alt?
Yeah, Alt.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go. Now.
Oh, nice.
Now deselect his hair color, and then you've got all the blue that you've selected, and then just fill it one color. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All the little tricks, and then and you could also have you used quick mask.
I have I've tried using quick mask when I was coloring once, and I had to go through and like clean up all the lines anyway, so it didn't seem to save me any time. What can you tell me?
Well, just for making selections, quick mask is awesome because you can make a bunch of little ones and fill it. But you need to go into the settings for quick mask. At least I do, because the default is that when you say you make a selection, it turns everything that's not selected into red.
Mm-hmm.
That's the default color, and leaves your selection open. But if you switch that in the options, under the there's options in there for it. Yeah. I set it to a green color instead of red, and an out of gamut green color, so you always know where it's at. And reverse it so it's the mask. So anything you're masking off turns green. And then when you exit quick mask, it makes everything that you selected into a selection, and then just save it into a channel. And you can play around with quick mask, right? You can make a selection, and then it makes that. For me, it makes the selection green, right? You can go in and you can airbrush selections in quick mask. You can airbrush in quick mask. You can use all of your filters, I think most of them still, in quick mask, and make weird, funky selections if you need to. And then deselect it, and you've got a full selection, and then just save it and play around. So there's a lot of tricks you can do with that, too.
This is why I'm so much slower at coloring than anything. Seriously, because I'm not used to these tricks, and I don't know. I never could get the hang of them, you know?
Yeah, and it's hard to, I mean, I only discovered some of that stuff, over time, just from using it, You just kind of start to discover.
Yeah, they showed us quick mask in college, but...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just helpful for making big selections, especially if your computer's slow. And, I mean, in the past, when computer coloring started, the computers were so slow that you had any trick you needed or any trick you could use was good. So
I mean, I'm not an artist, but I look at digital coloring as it's just another tool. But I would think that, like anything else, you'd want to start out in traditional, just in other words, like knowing the rules before you break the rules, that kind of a thing.
Yeah, totally.
Like I know a lot of people that have said like, "Oh, Picasso, that's not art. Look at that shit." It's Cubist stuff. It's just
It's weird shit.
They're right.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Just joking, man.
His early paintings were just like proper regular paintings.
He learned.
Yeah. So he learned like how to be a proper painter, learned the rules before he would totally throw them out the window.
Luke does great Copic stuff. I don't know if you've ever seen his marker work. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, I love it when people do cool marker work.
Yeah.
Copics are fun.
Alt backspace.
They blend really well.
Alt. I think it's Alt backspace. Is it Alt or Control? I forget now. It's just automatic for me. Try Control Alt backspace to fill the color.
Oh, that's
or is it Alt or Control?
I think it's Alt. It's Alt back. It's Alt.
Okay.
No, it's Control. I lied to you. Abort mission. Maybe it's Alt. I don't know.
It's one of the two.
I use it all the time, and now I forgot. I think it's Alt. Alt backspace.
That's your background color. See.
All right. So
what was that command you did?
Control backspace.
I think it's Alt backspace.
Control backspace.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
All right. That is going to have to be a keystroke on here.
Yeah, I use that constantly.
Copy, I've got copy, I've got paste, I've got deselect, I've got cut.
Yeah, because every time you use a pen tool to fill in a color, you will miss pixels.
Right.
There'll be stray pixels. I still do it. I love to do it just because it makes me. I'm sick of
all backspacing all the time.
Yeah, filling constantly.
So sometimes I just want to draw and and do it that way, but every single time somewhere there'll be stray pixels out there that don't match, and when you zoom in, you won't see them zoomed out, but you zoom in and you'll see them, and sometimes they might print.
Well, I have little highlights in the wiring on my cyborg, and I just lassoed like a whole bunch of circles, control backspace, and I filled in the highlights instantly. I didn't have to worry about it.
And if you're on a layer and just hit backspace, it'll delete what's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and you're working in layers, so.
I'm gonna bring up my my little synapse thing here. See if I can program this real quick.
I think I named one layer. I think that was it. Or maybe I label usually the inks, the highlights, and the darks. Like everything else, it's a guessing game.
Yeah.
Hey, Mayaki, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Of course.
I got my book cover is inked by Jimmy Reyes.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And but when he inked it, is this a normal thing? None of the layers was separate. It was all one layer. And I had to, go back in and manually separate everything. Is that an industry standard, or
normally, I would, unless you ask him to do it. So he's doing it all digitally?
Yeah, he inked it digitally.
Was there like grayscale in it?
No grayscale. No grayscale whatsoever.
What layers would you want in that? Because normally I would expect just if it's an ink just to have all the black one.
Well, not in the sense that some characters want to be pushed forward and some things want to be pushed back.
Oh well, that should be done in pencil.
Nice.
I mean, you should have, if it goes to the inker, it should be a final piece and not you don't want to tweak it around.
Yeah, it definitely was a final piece. I was just wondering, if the industry standard was no layers. I mean, it worked out eventually, and the cover is beautiful. I think I think I shared it with Luke. So if you could bring it up, it came out beautiful.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
Normal.
Standard would be just to have it all on one layer.
My cover. I think I showed you my cover. Not the new one, but the one that was inked by Jimmy Reyes.
What's the name of the book?
You sent me was what looks like kind of a bar scene.
Oh yeah, not that. It was way further than that. It was way further than that.
It was way back. All right, let me.
Yeah.
What's the name of the book, Lakem?
Oh, Bad Blood.
Bad Blood. I don't know if I've seen that or not.
I don't think it's out yet.
Okay.
I haven't started my campaign. I just been getting a lot of things together for it. But I have of 48 pages. I have 20 of Bad Blood, inked and colored.
Nice.
And I'm going to include 10 pages of a book called Asteroid City to round out my 48 pages.
Cool.
I'll be back. I got to put clothes in the dryer.
Oh, all right.
All right, I am trying to scroll back, but it's not letting me go back past September.
It's cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. But no, I mean, I would expect from an inker everything to be on one.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, unless you ask them to do, pieces separately so that you can play with it, I wouldn't expect that.
I'm such a novice that I had no idea that that's something I had to ask for. I just thought it was an automatic thing that they inking in layers, because I'm self-taught inker, and I that's the way I ink. So cool. I thought it was a across the board type thing.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody would really mind doing that, but you just would specify it beforehand if you want that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool that you got Jimmy to ink that for you, man. He's a good dude. I like him. I was on his channel the other day, hanging out. He had Dave Finch on.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was. They were talking about different stuff that he and his wife are doing, and they opened up the chat. So I popped in for a little bit and said, "Hey, all right." So
that's cool.
You guys know who?
That is so cool. I love it. That is so damn cool.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
part of what
see-
this community is all about, man.
Whoa, y'all saw
Sharing
that, right?
knowledge. Sharing knowledge.
Yeah.
Don't keep that shit to yourself. It doesn't
Right.
belong to you.
Yeah, see, I originally laid out flats underneath these pencils. So
Yeah.
the inks. And,
Yeah, but dude,
had
what
these,
about-
these rough pencils?
Oh yeah.
What about that little ball? Like, I would think he would have that on the end of a chain, like, being somebody in the head with it, but he's rocking a lightsaber. So,
Well, yeah.
yeah, so...
You know, I could totally put like the little ball right out here, float in front of him.
I'm not telling you,
But-
what to draw, but
No,
I was
you
thinking,
do not.
what about that little ball?
Right
Nice, I like it.
from the ship,
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
Razor Crest.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
So yeah, Matt, I really appreciate that insight.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is it's a lot of fun getting back into this. It's this actually feels a lot more natural than the Cintiq companion that I had. But like I said, that was a few years ago.
Which one's the companion? Is that just
That
a
was the
tablet?
all-in-one computer. It was like it was a tablet-size, computer, but it was an all-in-one Windows 8 machine.
Oh, with the
And,
screen and the whole deal.
Yep.
Okay.
So it was thick and it was kind of heavy,
Yeah.
but I mean it worked fairly decently. It would get a little warm, and then just the power, it wouldn't charge one day.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I didn't have
Wacom.
the money to get it fixed.
Yeah.
So-
No, those things are expensive. Even that Intuos. I mean, I still feel like I should be using it for the money I end up spending on those things.
Yeah, those things are expensive.
Yeah. And it was, it's an Intuos 4. I've had it a long time.
Yeah, but it keeps working.
Yeah,
it
does.
Yeah,
Actually, shit. You just this last
In
weekend.
204.
No, yeah, there you go. That's the exact same
This is
one
the
I've
one
got.
I used in college.
I've been using that since I bought that when I lived out here in Atlanta last, and that was like 2010, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Oh damn.
So I bought that when I was out here, I think. And fantastic tablet. It works so good. But
Workhorse. Yeah.
last weekend, Wacom put out a new driver set, 42-1, I think it is, the newest one, and they had me I install those onto my computer to try and see if it would fix anything, and it did shit.
Right.
It also broke my Intuos tablet, so my Intuos stopped working.
Oh,
I
jeez.
totally forgot about that. That was the other thing, that my Cintiq wouldn't work, and then the Intuos stopped working.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
like, that's when I was like, fuck this. I'm going to get a job flipping burgers or some shit.
Damn, man.
Because
Not only did you motherfuckers not fix the problem I called you about,
Yeah.
you caused another one with the steady workhorse from the past.
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I know. Yeah, no, that drove me up a wall.
That's
That
it.
is the worst tech support I've ever heard.
Using
Like,
a
I
mouse
thought
from here on out.
Chromecast was bad.
Using a mouse
Holy
from
hell.
here
I
on out.
used them out when I started. That's all there was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Mouse.
much.
Yeah.
I used
What
the
are you gonna do?
I used the bamboo for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that little tiny one, dude. For
Oh, no
years, that was my tablet.
Was that the
Years.
first one that they came out with?
Yeah, that was
It
the
was
first
the-
one.
Cream colored and like a 3x4.
Yeah, it was tiny.
Yeah,
man.
it was.
I had
tiny
that
little
too.
Postage stamp.
Yeah.
That was my first
Oh, no shit.
first tablet.
It worked great.
Oh yeah, they did. My buddy Drew, when he was coloring, he used one of those entirely. He used Photoshop 3 until he passed away in 07.
Well, that's what I was telling Luke though, that he's using 6, and
Yeah,
like that's kind of like the creme de la creme.
yeah,
you
that was
know-
the last. Yeah, that's the last version that they came out with before they started doing CC.
Yeah, and
That
CC.
That's my. Oh, here's another thing. The Cintiq Pro is 4K resolution. Okay, CS6 was created before 4K was even around. So
Right.
if you have a 4K monitor, the UI will not upscale big enough
Oh shit.
to be useful. So what you have to do is, I'm on a Windows machine. Windows itself tells the screen to upscale, so it'll do it 200% generally, and I set it back to 150, but it sets itself to 200%. Well, the UI looks normal, so everything looks perfect in Photoshop, right? But when you go to use a brush, your brush is scaled up 200% from what you're seeing on screen.
Oh wow!
Right.
So you put a dot on screen, you can fit 2 of the cursors in that one dot, and it's like, what the fuck? And it took me a long time to figure out, because I could not figure out what was going on, and I haven't found no fix for that yet. But so CS6 is broken on a 4K monitor.
Well, I'm glad this thing isn't a 4K.
Yeah.
It's working just fine so far.
Yeah, because I would much prefer to be working in CS6 than what am I using? 2019, because the 2020 CC 2020 they broke the pressure sensitivity for a while.
See, my line tool is they changed that. They just changed it altogether. Like, it's no longer you use the you hit U or whatever, and then you make a line, and it's a line. You could set it to like boxer pixels or whatever. Now it like opens up a whole other window. You got to alter settings in it. It's like, dude, I just want to make straight lines for a sword. I don't want to have to worry about all this other.
What version is doing that?
This is the newest one, I believe.
2021 or?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I went back to 2019.
I'll see if I can't. I'll see if I can.
You should be able to go back and just download older versions.
Yeah, because it's just I hate it.
Oh, that sucks. Because I like the line tool sometimes, especially when you're like doing tech and you want to do edges or beveled edges on stuff.
Buildings.
Throw in open quick mask and then do lines in quick mask. And
right.
Then,
or buildings in perspective. It's just a lot easier to just segment everything.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Lechem drop out?
Oh yeah, we didn't get to see his cover.
I don't know if Luke could find it.
Twitter would not let me scroll up to the part where he sent that to me.
Must have been a long time ago. But
has he posted it online anywhere? Or just sent it to you, or he hasn't shared it yet?
He sent it to me because he was showing me it's still fucking spinning. Seriously, Twitter? Bloop. There he is.
Weird.
Well, yeah, Twitter sucks because it's got to load and sometimes it'll jump back up. And there he is. He came back.
He's returned.
All right,
and he's under attack.
This tab and see if that'll do it.
Hey, Luke.
Yo.
I sent you my cover in Facebook DM.
In Facebook? Shit.
Oh, my bad. I'll send it in Twitter.
Send it in Twitter because I don't even know if I have Facebook logged in on. I sent Yaki the link through Facebook on my phone.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you did. I didn't see it right away, and then once I saw it, I popped in.
Yeah, because I know you don't really do Twitter.
Yeah, well, I check it a lot more than I don't post anything because it's a cesspool. But
yeah. I mean, my go around is
I have your Twitter so I can send you a message.
Yeah, my go around is I just I follow people I know don't post cesspool crap, and I'll retweet them or I'll post my own comic stuff or a song. Like I posted a song not too long ago of a band I like. I keep mine as non-toxic as possible because I hate that. I think it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I try and keep Twitter to comic book things.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cesspool stuff with that.
What's up, buddies?
Hey, Pedro.
Hey,
Lechem, this is dope, dude. Give me a second to juggle.
Appreciate
this, and I will get this brought up.
Willkommen, Pedro.
Appreciate it.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome.
Thank you.
I don't know why I suddenly just turned into like a gay German dude, but. Willkommen,
you do your thing. Scratch on that comment.
Yeah, I had a little bit of like a Swedish chef elements to it.
Hurdy.
Hey, you gonna show this anytime soon, man? You gonna show it?
I'm sorry. What are you complaining about over there, old man?
You gonna show this thing?
Grouchy.
We're all waiting.
Motherfucker.
Come on.
Constantly.
Slower than I am, and I'm blind. Come on. Let's go.
You know what? You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna make you wait longer. Just for that, I'm gonna make your ass wait longer.
You're gonna punish the fans, man. You ain't punishing me.
I'm punishing your ass.
You're punishing the fans. I can wait forever.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, I know you
man.
can.
Patient man.
These new, the total non sequitur, but these new Conan the Barbarian action figures that they're coming out with based on the movie look to sight.
Can I see?
Huh.
Huh.
Didn't see
Okay,
him.
so I can.
Yeah, a friend of me
I can
sent me a link.
zoom
I'm just
in
like,
on
damn.
the site, but can't zoom in on the actual image. What?
Did you open in a new tab? View a new tab, I mean? Right click and view a new tab or something.
Or save it to your computer and then open it that way, maybe.
Yeah, you do that. That's cool, though, man.
Ah, okay. All
Thank
right.
you,
Well,
thank you.
hold on. Thanks, Jason.
Jimmy did
Yeah.
a nice job on it.
Let's do.
He's gonna-
Great combo, man.
He's going to redo it in new tab so you can zoom in. See, I have my moments.
Oh man,
yeah.
they've got
Oh,
one
yeah.
of James Earl Jones turning into a snake.
Whoa.
Ah,
Yeah,
weird,
well, that's like
dude.
you could swap out the heads, right? Because it's like Thulsa Doom from like the from like the orgy sequence, and you could like swap like the James Earl Jones head with like the snake head. God damn it, man!
That's
I have
awesome.
too many freaking toys.
That's
I
cool.
just I just like, oh, dude, there's a difference between want and need.
Oh,
Right?
Who colored this?
I did,
Ooh,
and it's
cool.
actually shit. I will admit to this.
What?
It was when I was first starting out
Dude,
to
this is
learn
awesome.
the color.
It's not shit. It's not shit.
Oh,
This is
quite good,
I
man.
love this.
well, you can always go back and tweak things.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
got time.
that's
You got
what's gonna happen.
And that's the thing is, as you evolve as a digital artist, you're always gonna see your past work like shit, like ugh.
Oh,
But
And like I said, I hate everything I've ever done, so I.
Yeah, there's confidence.
but you know what?
And we just take his advice, so...
yeah,
That's one of the things that I've really enjoyed about this community is
Yeah.
seeing people getting better.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
from book
yeah,
to book,
Absolutely.
right? Like
Yeah.
I mean oh god, who am I thinking of?
said
That's what
Pitbull.
in your copy.
my brain's
So
like,
close,
you know, slowed
understand.
down.
But yeah, Yaki, like that Gorilla piece by Shane Davis that you called. That one, dude, I love that
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Oh my
Thanks,
god,
wicked.
that shit.
Oh, thank you.
He killed that gorilla. That is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, that was cool. I think that's the first time I've ever colored Shane.
Yeah, it was awesome. Dude, that's a nice
I
cover.
did some.
That was a good
Yeah, I
piece.
did some DC
Look-
stuff back in
Look,
the
Em,
day.
this
but I
is a
don't
beautiful
know if I
cover,
recorded
man.
him.
I'm digging
Thank you,
this.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most
it's cool.
definitely, dude. You're
Yeah, definitely looking
you're
forward to your
harshing
book,
on
man.
yourself too much, but that's okay. You know.
Harsh my buzz.
Well, I'm
You know-
2 years in, so I don't know what's
Yeah.
good and what's bad. To be honest with you, I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
luck.
No,
You
you
know
got
what,
the right
dude?
attitude, brother.
Do what works for you, you know, and that's what an editor's for. You know,
You talk about tattoos, I know what I'm talking about, but comics,
Yeah.
I don't. You know.
yeah,
But you know what you
him,
like, right? You know what kind of stories you want to read,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yes, fact.
Go from there, man.
Yep. That's
That's the
the thing. You know, you make the comic that you want to read.
Hmm.
It really is that simple.
Yeah. You know, make some fun stuff that you want to read. That's my philosophy, at least.
Tim
Yeah,
Freak
man.
is in that book.
That's
Look,
why
like,
our
I'm-
comics are better than the mainstreams. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
coming.
cool.
I'm coming from an animation background, and my
What's up, Vinny?
My problem is
Hey, man.
slowing down.
What's up,
Like,
fellas?
Yeah.
Vinny Dog in the house?
Vinny. Hello.
What up,
Sorry.
Vinny?
Yes, yes,
No.
sir.
Hey, Vinny. Go ahead, Pedro.
Yeah, I think
Like,
he's coming up.
your problem is slowing down.
Yeah, like I'm really used to spending from 20 minutes to 30 minutes on a drawing. 'Cause
Right.
I'm always like drawing sequences, and I mean I've been working on my book for the last 7 months. And dude,
Yeah.
I'm on page 52 of 60.
Oh wow,
Like,
dude, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just like getting to ink. Like I've never inked. I only like do blue line and send somebody else to clean it up. You know, like I'm a traditional classical animator. So
That's cool.
yeah, but
Nice.
the thing is like in the end you get your praise, and I know my work doesn't look like classic comic book.
Doesn't have to.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to, but I'm very conscious about it. You know.
Well, there's a lot of books in the crowdfunding scene that don't look like
Yeah.
traditional comics, and there's totally nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Keeps things interesting, you know? That's why I always encourage people who are comics fans to not just read American comics, to not just read Japanese comics, you know, because those are outselling American comics 10-1 right now. But to check out French comics and
Erotica.
and you know, check out everything that's you know, and Italian fumetti and all the other stuff that's out there.
Look, have you seen the trailer for my project?
No, bust that out, man.
Let me just. I'm sharing the screen right now.
Gave us the wrong keybind.
Oh, wait. Give me just a second. I have to share again because I have to share audio.
No, now. I'm just kidding. Just bust your balls. Forgive me.
All right.
What was it?
No problem.
Forgive.
Vinny, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up, Vinny?
Hey guys. Yeah, I know. I was just watching the game. It's over, but yeah, I've been working and watching the game. Yeah, it's crazy.
Did you win?
Where's my pirate book?
Me and Vinny, we on a project together. We on Sunstorm.
That's right.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful book. Oh,
nice.
Yeah, Red's been delivering them. I think he's gonna finish mailing out the books this week. He said.
Awesome.
Yeah, either
awesome.
Monday or
I look
Tuesday.
forward to getting mine.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I got mine. That book is gorgeous.
Love me some days.
Hell yeah. Dude, man. Yeah, man. Lakeem, you had some beautiful work in there, too.
So did you.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Dude, look at this animation.
Oh, it's cool.
Nice.
Pedro.
Awesome.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, and that was not it.
Nice.
I have a complete one, but
You know what that kind of reminded me of? Reminded me a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that trailer, that animation that Narwhal did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It's good. This is really good though, man.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Those mechs running across the grass, it reminds me of Wizards for some reason.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't know what it is, but it reminds me of Wizards.
Yes. That's a good thing.
Hell yeah, Bakshi.
That's cool.
Yeah, Plug.
Nice.
God, I love Plug. I've got a
one of my all-time favorites,
on the
dude.
shelf behind me that just keeps tempting me. It's a Plug Werewolf by Night. I'm like, oh, I want you.
Oh, dude, I've got almost all of them. Like Plug is actually my favorite artist. I wouldn't say he's the. When people ask you like who's your favorite, who's the best,
right.
Two different questions. For me, Plug, my all-time favorite.
Nice job.
That was
Pedro.
Cool, yeah, bitchin', Pedro.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Pedro, that's great, man. What's your plan with it?
What? Oh, well, I'm doing the Indiegogo, but since I'm in Latin America, like Indiegogo is really making me go through hoops to start the mailing list and everything. So I should be solving all that by mid-February, because I'm setting up an LLC in the U.S. basically to start a campaign. So I was supposed to start this in November, but whatever, you know.
Where in Latin America are you located?
In Panama.
Oh, no shit.
Cool.
What is it with Latin America and all these great artists coming out of there? Is it like something in the water or something?
No.
There's a lot of
Brazil coming strong.
There's always been a lot of great artists
Argentina.
coming out of the,
It's crazy right now.
It's fantastic.
I mean,
yeah, it is.
Great art comes from suffering. And we suffer a little down here.
Yeah.
I hear that.
It's the heat.
Well, then the next 4 years, the U.S. is going to be just amazing.
Yeah, right? No shit, Vinny. No shit.
Hey, Plague's finally here.
Hey, Dan.
Hey,
What up, Dan?
Hey, Dan.
what's up, man? Welcome.
Fourth time's the charm, fellas.
There you go.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
deal.
There you go. Yeah, it's a good thing
I
you're
had to drive
eating.
40 miles to get a Wi-Fi password, but I did it.
Oh, I'm glad you're eating. Thank you.
Where are you? Where are you right now?
I'm at work.
No, I mean, you got to be on the road somewhere, right?
I'm in.
An In-N-Out burger.
I'm
right next to the freeway at
Which
the
one?
55
Which freeway?
and the 91.
Oh, okay. All right. I like to hear that every now and then. I watch those flipping shows from when they're flipping homes in Orange County just so I can kind of see home again every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I'm stoked.
I
I
got a
finally got
question.
my camera set up for my drawing.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
I saw that, man. That's awesome.
Worked out.
I saw you streamed earlier this morning. Yeah.
Are you streaming on your YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't.
Yes.
I wonder if I don't know if I've subscribed to you or not.
It's-
I'll have to find it.
because I want to invite you in occasionally to chat
It's,
with me.
yeah, it's
totally,
kind of tricky to find him though. You got to look Boob Dan art, but Boob Dan has to be spelled as one word. If you space it, you'll come across like other stuff. I don't know why.
That's all right. Maybe I'll space it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, no, wait. That's a different channel than your Squish one, then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
it's a separate
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Did you see the trailer for my new book, Matt?
No, I don't. There you are. I found you. Subscribe.
I think you have it up on your YouTube though. Someone could pull it up.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Okay, yeah. What's do we have a? Does somebody want to give me
Because-
a link to?
I don't know.
Boys
No,
YouTube?
not everybody knows this, but Matt's art is front and center on that YouTube show or video.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice.
Yes, it is.
Sweet, sweet.
Because I don't have a new cover for the new book yet, so I'm just using the old one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Art.
So you did at least 30% of it because I
Oh well, apparently.
I did it and then you kind of
Hold
went
on,
in and
Liz.
sweetened it and made it look better.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. It's the whole year has been a blur.
Yeah.
Shit, the whole last 5 has been a blur.
Yes.
So.
I cannot spell.
I'm sending it
There
to you
it is.
now, Luke.
No, I found it. The Dan Plagel's Goblin Girl mailing this
you can do
promo
it.
video.
Yeah.
All right. So hold
We're
up.
gonna share it
Hold
live.
And in order to
Yeah, we're
play
live.
YouTube, I gotta mute everyone. So,
Yep.
all right.
Okay. All right.
So many books on the shelf to choose from, you don't know what to get. Having trouble deciding what kinds of books to get, friend? Yes. Why, yes, I am. Maybe try Indiegogo. Indiegogo? What's on Indiegogo? Well, how about this? It's a new book from Indiegogo. Dan Plagel's The Goblin Girl.
In a world of dark magic, legendary heroes, and fantastic curses, was born into it a goblin girl named Gin, and her friend Rathul helps her escape her dungeon, which she has been cursed to be left in. Now a full-color graphic novel of 80 pages of substance, violence, despicable disgustingness will give you more magic and epic boobs covered in blood than you can shake a magic bag of beans at. Well, you know what I'm getting at. It's awesome. And there's boobs. Yes, epic goblin boobs. You need this book in your life.
This book is awesome! Oh my gosh, so good. But, hey, wait. Sorry, friend, you can't have that copy. That is our display copy for purposes of advertisement only. That sucks. but you can get your own copy. Really? How do I get my own copy? Go to Indiegogo, Dan Plagle's The Goblin Girl, and sign up for the mailing list. Get your very own copy of this book. Yes, that's right, friend. How does this make you feel? Excited? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this book. It's gonna be amazing. Yes, it is, friend. So go sign up now. I'm gonna go sign up right now. Oh my god. That's right, friends. Sign up now. You don't want to miss out. Indiegogo, Dan Plagle's The Goblin Girl.
Yeah, it's so cool.
That's awesome.
I love
Everybody,
it.
you
I
can
love it.
unmute
That's
yourselves.
great. That was great.
I love it. It's like I had to take my glasses off so I could see the little thumbnails because I'm watching the reactions.
Yeah. No, that was fantastic.
People are digging it.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
no,
it's
I love
awesome.
it.
No, and everybody could hear it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little low, but I could hear it.
No,
Okay,
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it sounded good here.
Good enough.
That's awesome. That's
Thank
a
you
great
for the
trailer.
share.
Yeah, it's a good promo
man.
trailer. Yeah. Now, and you do know
Absolutely.
your trailer in the campaign, a minute or less.
Oh yeah. This is
Okay.
this is the hype.
Yeah, no,
shit.
for the promo, this is perfect, dude. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once the actual book is probably going to be like more like here's
Book.
the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's some information about tears, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And boobs. Don't short us.
Boobs.
Boobs, yeah.
Yes. Epic.
Don't forget
boobs.
the boobs.
I love it. I love
Epic.
it.
What you eat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What do you got there?
It's a second Western bacon cheeseburger.
Ooh.
Did you
Carl's
get
Jr.?
enough for everybody?
Man.
Real Carl's Jr. Not that Hardee's crap.
Yeah, they had two. It was like
Hardee's.
two for $6 or something. So
Yeah.
I was
Hardee's
like,
is
well,
the devil.
I'll get one for later.
Well, they're the same, but they completely discounted Carl Karcher. And how do you do that? How do you separate the two?
Devil.
It's
I
weird.
didn't even know that name until you said it. Yeah.
Carl
Hardee's?
Karcher. Carl Karcher is Carl.
Carl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he started it. I mean, in California, that's where they started, and it was, everybody knew that. He was on the commercials and stuff for a long time. But on the East Coast here, it's Hardee's, and I saw the commercials, just very weird, very weird.
So is Hardee's just like
Yeah.
like a drunk dude like pitching burgers like?
No, same thing. It's Carl's Jr. It's just with a different name. It's like Dreyer's ice cream is God, what do they call it out here? It's been so long since I've had it. It goes by a different name. I can't remember what it is now. Edie's.
Oh, Edie's, yeah.
Oh, for real?
It's Dreyer's. It's the exact same logo. They just changed the name.
I didn't even know about Dryers. I knew about
Yeah, I
Edie's.
didn't even know about Dryers.
Yeah, on the West Coast, it's Dreyer's.
Huh.
Well, I don't know if I'm carbon dating myself, but we used to have Hardee's back here in the 80s.
Yeah.
And the mascot was like a Quaker, like a guy with a big hat.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Nice.
cool because I mean, Poltergeist was around.
Yeah.
At that time it was like God is in His holy temple. Would you like a roast beef sandwich? Like, shit. Wow. It was freaking scary, man. Like, I don't know.
Funny.
Does anybody remember Roy Rogers?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Holy
Some
hell,
more
I haven't
dating.
thought about that in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody
we used to
remember
have Hardee's in
Kenny
town
Rogers
here.
fried chicken?
Oh,
Yeah, we had Kenny
yeah.
Rogers.
Oh.
We had
Here we
Kenny
go.
Rogers.
Let's see how old you guys are. Sambo.
Yeah.
What?
Sand what?
Oh, hell yeah. Bojangles.
Oh.
Bojangles.
They still have Bojangles.
Yeah.
I got coffee and it was terrible coffee, but terrible coffee and a terrible breakfast sandwich on my way back from North Carolina.
I had Bojangles for the first time when we were coming back, driving from DC back out here to Atlanta, and we stopped there. This is the first time I'd ever had it a couple of years ago.
Right.
And it was incredibly good.
Man, it must have just been that Bojangles because I have heard that from a
there's
few
still-
people.
There's still no Publix
Bojangles
chicken.
like a tap dancer.
What?
Yeah. Bojangles,
Yeah.
Mr. Bojangles. He was a Bob Dylan song.
Yeah. Like dancing with Shirley Temple and going like. Yeah.
Yeah, regional marketing is amazing.
Yeah.
It's strange. Like Hellman's mayonnaise is God, what is, I can't remember what it is, the equivalent on the West Coast. It's a different name. It's not Miracle Whip. It's shit, I can't remember now. It's been so long.
There's what is there? There's Hellman's, there's Miracle Whip, there's I forget what else there is.
Up.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've been on the West Coast. I
just really don't buy mayonnaise, so
yeah,
you know, it's too spicy.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
Yeah, Luke knows I'm kidding. I like spicy.
Yeah.
I like spicy.
Spicy.
Oh shit!
I like being stereotypical white. It's fun.
Right. You know what? Every time somebody says that, I hear the Left Right's song "White." Have you guys ever heard that song?
What?
No.
What song?
No.
Suburban, middle class, never have to work it all white. Really? Oh, it's the same people that do. It's Jimmy Urine from Mindless Self-Indulgence. It's his, without a producer knockaround band, which is saying a lot because Mindless Self-Indulgence is kind of off the rails anyway. It's a funny video.
You're the only one who knows about it.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm completely lost now.
The hell that is my life. I'm so alone. Right now, everybody's like...
That's dumb. You're dumb.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, I know. You know what? See,
Well, that looked freaky.
Overlays.
Little
That
snake
was Kath from Dark Souls. Here. Does that make you feel better?
There you go.
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone's happier now, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Good.
That works. Nice. I like it.
Yeah, StreamYards is fun. StreamYards is fun. Frog G says Dukes.
Daisy Dukes?
Oh.
That
Daisy Dukes creeping up her race.
That
Roy
aged
Rogers
horribly,
bought
man.
Hardee's.
Bought by Hardee's. Huh. Interesting.
See, you guys are talking about all this food I can't eat right now. Like chewing is not fun right now.
Denny's bought Sambo's.
Like I was over at my mom's and I was sitting in the hot tub and some motherfucker was grilling around there.
Oh, yeah,
And I was like, fuck you, because fuck you. That's
How
right.
high did they get you before they reached into your mouth with the pliers?
Well, I mean they
just numb you up.
They just put me under.
Oh.
You got put under?
No. Like, yo, I got put under. Listen, you do not
You have
understand. Like, okay.
I didn't get put under.
No laughing gas?
No gas. I just got numbed up.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Oh,
I just got the needle shoved into my mouth and then they yanked out the teeth.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like some medieval shit right there.
I started laughing a couple times. It was so painful.
They
That's
put me
some
on
hot
like
shit,
Twilight, and then I woke up and got some tacos.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So
man.
the
Luke.
3D X-ray, one of my teeth. Okay, can I deselect here? One of my jaws right here.
Yeah.
Right? This tooth kind of came in like a fucking spaceship and crash landed. The tooth was actually like poking out just a little bit underneath the gum here, and the roots kind of went back like this. So motherfucker had to dig in to my fucking jaw.
I've got one
to
like
get
that.
this bitch out. Like there's my
Yeah.
other molar right here. Yeah.
I've got one that's totally
my jaw
buried.
still feels like somebody kicked me with a steel-toed boot several times.
Jeez.
Yeah, I need to get some of that done myself, and
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
crazy
Tell
expensive.
you what, 800 milligram ibuprofens are fucking great, especially when you wake up at 3 in the morning and have forgotten to take your meds, and it's like, ow, hollow fucking pain, curse you.
They didn't give you anything good? They didn't give you like any
No, they don't.
Vicodins or anything?
They don't give you any good stuff. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, shit has
I mean,
changed.
I've got some low dose
That sucks.
hydrocodone that will work in a pinch, but I mean,
If I'm going to be in pain like that, in recovery, I want to be able to get wrecked and just like sit in front of the TV and watch horror movies and play video games for like a day or two. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Or 6 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've been just kind of sitting here piddling around with my drawing tablet.
Yeah. See, I would go out here and just talk to somebody. I could probably score something like that.
I'm just saying they should give it to you. That should be de rigueur, you know.
They should. Even like tramadol, like a low dose, not like anything major.
Something.
They should give you something. I'm a firm believer of that, especially if you're an adult. Come on now. If you're a kid, give you some laughing gas, have some fun. But, you're a kid. But, yeah, especially since, like, I had my teeth yanked, and I think the next day I had to go back to work. So, and I work in shipping and receiving, so I'm picking stuff up, and blood is rushing into my head constantly. So, it's not fun. I'm like, you guys couldn't just... I think my mom actually had some Percocets because she had broken her shoulder. And my mom doesn't take any drugs, so she deals with pain like a trooper. But I would sparingly take like a half of one or something here and there if it was more than I can handle, because I'm not allowed to take ibuprofen. So, yeah.
See, ibuprofen is the only painkiller that works on me. Aspirin does nothing.
Yeah, same
that's
here.
my only option is that or what's that?
That's true, it does.
Flintstone's chewable morphine.
I like it. Let's try it.
That'd be nice.
Ryan knows the guy.
Ryan knows the guy.
Yeah, I'll hook you up, fellas. I got to boogie this. This has been fun.
Well, thanks for coming to hang out, Brian.
Nice
to see you, man.
Yeah, it was great seeing you, Brian.
Don't be a stranger. Like, if you can, jump on Writing Prose.
I'll try.
We miss having you around, bro.
I'll try.
Well, before Brian goes, I'll show you real quick what I'm working. I mean, it's bloody when I'm working on it.
Yeah, I was wondering how pirates are going, man. How they're booty.
Hold on, I'll show this.
Yeah, seriously. Professor, what's another name for pirate treasure?
It's the booty king,
He's been
man.
in here the whole time, Plagle.
Oh, nice.
Don't make me laugh.
It's getting bloody over here.
I'm glad I backed this.
Hell yeah,
dude.
Awesome.
Is this gonna be a hardcover?
No, not a hardcover.
Nah, fuck you, Vinny.
No.
Very nice.
Refunding.
Refunded.
It's going to be about 50 pages, so.
No, man, this is awesome.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to read this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it looks
That's
good.
going to be good.
You're definitely a
king, killing it.
You're definitely a brave soul for doing this much water.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I'm fucking hating myself right now. Is that I got the big sharks and
nice,
Yes.
Nice. Oh, look at that water, yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are.
Metal.
Black and white. Just keep it simple.
Very
That's
cool.
wicked, man.
Yeah, it's badass, Vinny.
Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah,
Killing
man.
it.
That's beautiful.
Fulfillment King, killing it in 2021, just as he did in 2020. And all the new folks that I met, Matt, Pedro, nice connecting with you. It's like, you know what's awesome? It's like we have people we got peeps all around the world. We got somebody from I'm thinking, okay, we got people in Australia, we got people in Canada, we got people in Europe, we got somebody from Panama now, you know, Japan.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Ohio, all over the
Ohio.
Portugal.
Yeah.
Oh, new Moonspell record is coming out, I think, on the 15th. Looking forward to that.
You got Russia.
Anyway, everybody,
Good to meet you.
peace
Later, Brian.
See you later.
peace
bro.
and peace and love, as Ringo said, peace and love, peace and love.
Beatles suck. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, Brian upset everybody. We're bringing up the hardcover. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I have two covers. I can't do that. I'm gonna lose my shirt.
Yeah, he's got to make money somehow.
Silvar, I've
exactly.
been looking up and down, like, what link did I post? Frog G's always got the links, right? The chain link.
but I don't want
Yeah, I
to
know. I ran into a difficult situation.
Oh, yeah.
Here,
As long as I get
back up.
a great comic, I don't care how the cover's hard or soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, like through the wood. Well, Through the Woods worked out that way because it was a completed series,
Right.
So, and I went with the European format, so it's a bigger book as well. It's not just a hardcover,
right.
You know, so
It's a beautiful book too.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's going to be, I'm continuing the series, so it's not a one shot. I'm going to be doing more, so maybe later down the road. But as of right now, it's got to be soft cover because again, got 2 covers, got plenty of stuff to do. Half the book is finished, and just tons more cool shit happening.
Sorry,
I missed it.
Cat off of someplace it's not supposed to be. Cats constantly getting into shit. Whenever if you have cats and if it ever gets quiet, you should be worried.
Silvar's trying to fix your chain, man.
I know.
He wants to draw it.
Yeah.
Everyone's a critic, man.
Yeah. Speaking about criticism, Matt, I would
sorry.
love your
I
opinion
heard a strange cat noise. I had to go.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
Had to go
Matt,
find
I
it.
would love your opinion on a page I just drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants the master's opinion.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just take advantage of the fact that he's here.
Don't look at me.
I'm sorry, Vinny's down there. Vinny's down there.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Also you, that would be cool if I can.
Yeah.
Bring what you guys have to say
Bring
about
it
it,
up, man.
Yeah, I'm sharing now, so it's like a.
Still looking at a chain here, man.
Send that and
still a
you
chain.
are one impatient bitch. You know what? Like you are one mouthy impatient bitch. God damn. Anyway, what was I talking about? Shit, whose show is this?
Pedro.
Anyway, Vinny sent me a link.
Yeah.
So I was posting that in the chat. Damn, son. What? I see you waving your hand down there. I'm getting to it. Shit.
Oh, nice.
That's
cool. I like it.
Dude, nice. Everyone else does colors so much better than me, I think. It's disgusting. This is really good,
Here
man.
I am, just with the little play blocks, figuring out shit. Shut up.
That's awesome.
Very cool, man.
This is like a battle scene of my book I'm working on.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, any comments, like what could be improved if you could?
Shoot. I mean,
Well, if you want to do like glowing effects and stuff, I'd say the best way of doing that is, do you work on Photoshop?
No, I'm using Clip Studio because I'm an Adobe apostate.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it works the same in Clip Studio as it does.
Well, Lakem knows Clip Studio really well.
Because I was going to say, I don't know if you could do it, but I mean, if you do
I'm currently
a screen layer.
Bob Marley out right now to give any advice.
That's cool, man. It's all good.
Yeah, a screen layer over the line art, but you have to be over the line art.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, the thing is, like,
But there is a secret. There is a secret to the screen layer.
Yeah.
You should fill the entire page solid black.
Yep.
100 black. No color in the black. Because here's the thing I found out. I did a Heroes Reborn book back in with Rob. Oh. Dan's fighting with somebody. And anyway, I worked on this book with Rob and Liefeld, and my special effects were showing up and looking milky, right? There'd be the glow and then kind of milky into the black, and then it was black. The black was fine. And I was like, the hell's going on? I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And it took me a while, and then I realized it was that. I have on my palette a couple of different blacks, because when you trap your blacks, you want 60-40-40, 60-40, 30-100, right around there, so that you're backing up your blacks with color to make it rich. And but in special effects, you want it 100% K with no color in it, no CMYK colors in it at all. so that when you set it to screen, the black disappears. You airbrush into whatever, and then you can you can control you can hue saturation and change the colors or tweak things, and things will look a little more saturated that way.
I see. Wow. Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, I come from RGB world, so I've done a little printing here and there, but it's mostly TV, so it's RGB. Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, you just have to, as long as you're with RGB. Yeah, because I mean, I work in RGB. You just, as long as you're well, I don't know if Clip Studio does the preview, CMYK preview kind of thing.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Does it? Okay. Yeah, because as long as you're working with a CMYK preview in RGB, then you know everything's fine. So you know what you're looking at or what it's going to look like in print. That's the biggest thing. And then ultimately, I mean, color-wise, ultimately, it's just kind of what you like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too, right?
Yeah. Or what the story calls for. I like the animation look of these guys. It's great.
Yeah, dude, this is cool.
That is cool.
The depth of field I really dig. Like you've got good, you know, extreme foreground, mid-ground, you know, background, extreme background, you know, all that. It's
there's a lot going on. And,
yeah.
But it's still really open for so much going on, which is kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
It is.
I love the trails of the rockets up top. That's fun.
Reminds me of Robotech.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really having a lot of fun with this character in particular, the one in the background, because it's basically an android, but has the personality of a kid.
Right. And
when I designed him, I did the drawing first. Jesus, where am I?
Let me winks.
Yeah.
Lemmy Wings.
I like Lemmy Wings.
Oh no, Lemmy Wings. It's a French band. So when I designed him, I did this. And then,
cool. That's a great design.
Yeah.
What kind of voice will he have? And I picture like he has the voice of a child, like a 5-year-old child.
Oh.
Coming out of this beast. So yeah, his demeanor is really weird.
Nice.
And he's always like bringing up bigger guns. Yeah. And he's always bringing up bigger guns, and it's like a game. So, like war for him, it's like a game. So
that's so cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Sorry, Plagal, I had you muted. Huh?
I can't wait for this book.
I mean, these are dope. I'm on page 52 of 60. So
wow, nice.
Oh man, almost done.
Crushing it.
I love that page.
Wow,
nice.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
I remember you when you showed this on Fregus a long time ago, man.
Yeah,
Couch
I remember that the dude.
Kinda.
Like I remember when you were first doing the dude with the machine gun at the beginning.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
You're hammering away at it for sure,
dude.
That lower left panel there is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Wow.
Nice.
I'm translating a lot from animation, so my work process is different from what I've seen. Like I've seen a lot of tutorials of what comics do, but I mean I'm wired as an animator, so I do some things differently.
But you're also wired with motion in mind, so you know that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can really see the motion and all of that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it looks like a ton of fun.
Man.
It's fun. It's basically to
Actually, you know what? For color ideas, if you're just looking for color ideas, check out Akira.
Akira. Oh yeah,
The epic, the one that Steve Oliff colored.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's
that you just can't. That's a masterclass in color right there. That entire series, but at least the first 20 issues. Holy crap!
Mm-hmm.
And it would go with that. That his look with that artwork would be fantastic.
Yeah. So basically,
I I pull those things out all the time.
Was that when Dark Horse republished them?
No.
The original manga
Marvel
was black and white, right?
Yeah. No, when they first came over in, what was that, 80, I don't remember, Epic, Marvel put it out through Epic. It was 30, I want to say 32 books. And Steve, it was one of the first.
I think it's like 33 or 34. There was a book that's the hardest one to get, which is the last book, that had a bunch of fan art by a bunch of major professionals.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, sure. But of course, make
Pedro,
that one the hardest one to
like
get.
some dope stuff, man.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate the feedback, man. Yeah, the things like
what were you saying, Vinny?
No, I was just saying, yeah, they make the last one the hardest one they get. That makes perfect sense.
They did that with Lone Wolf and Cub too.
What was?
Yeah.
It was a lower print run because it took them a long time to finish the series, and they didn't think as many people were going to be buying in on the fan art book. Because this is like late 80s, I think. So it wasn't like it is now, where everybody's like, I want to see somebody draw these characters that normally doesn't draw them.
Right.
I think they didn't think it was going to be as big of a hit, so they did a little lesser run on that last book.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know,
Yeah,
didn't think they.
I hear you guys talk, and I feel like I have a lot of catching up to do because getting comics back in Latin America was really hard. Like you get a lot of trade paperbacks, and you have to order them by mail. So we basically grew up watching anime more so than anything. And anime translated in Chile.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Anime translated into anything is weird.
Yeah, it's weird. No, but the thing is, like,
yeah, that's true.
I need to get on my Pedro and Vinny fan art, man. You guys both got characters I want to draw.
Oh, cool.
Oh, thanks, man.
That would be I would be honored, man.
Because I'm gonna be backer of both of these projects.
Sweet, man. I appreciate it.
Wow.
I'm already on the Kraken.
Yeah, I'm already on the Kraken too.
Yeah, I think I backed the Kraken as well.
I got freebase that Kraken.
Amazing, man.
Hell yeah. You got freebase that Kraken.
Dude, that's the thing. Like proper pirate movies
but
that
I
are
backed,
not from the...
I backed the Indiegogo Kraken, not the hardcover Kickstarter one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's an Indiegogo one?
Well, there's no more Kickstarter one. I contacted the Federal Trade. The Federal Trade Commission took it down finally.
Oh, I was looking forward to my book, man.
That one.
Justice for
We'll
Vinny.
get it from the right
That
was a low blow, man.
Oh yeah, whoever fucking did it, they did it to hurt my campaign. That's what it was for.
Wow.
Yeah, because it hit the brakes when that shit came out. So I don't know what the fuck is going on or who it was. But I don't know why Kickstarter wouldn't take it down. It was like a full week they wouldn't take it down. So one of my fans and backers, he said it too, that he was or he's a fraud investigator. So he reported them. He reported Kickstarter, and they weren't doing anything. So then he showed me how to contact the Federal Trade Commission. I did, and then the same day it went down.
Wow.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We're good.
Yep.
That's
good.
beautiful.
Dude,
That's good.
I mean, there's some salty motherfuckers, man.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of fucking freaks out there. I don't know why. And if anybody hears, I never left CG. I am CG through and through.
You've always been. I don't know who would say.
I don't know what
nobody
that was either.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Never.
Right? I blast and expose those scumbags at Marvel and DC like every day. But yeah, all of a sudden I'm not. What?
I don't care, man.
With the new.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, should we call it Dem Hulk?
Oh my God! Oh, that was just
You
ridiculous.
know, there's a proper way to draw a woman that is a bodybuilder,
Muscular,
and that. You know, there's a certain physique that a woman has, like
I should pull. I can't.
I mean, there are literally pictures of women that you could pull from the internet. Why?
There's a chick.
Did you basically look?
Kristen Nunn?
Who?
What? Who?
Kristen Nunn. You should look her up.
Well, a friend of mine does bodybuilding. Internet friend of mine on Instagram. She's smoking hot, but she's got arms that are just thick, but not man thick. but you could get punished severely, and her legs are like tree trunks.
Dude.
Beautiful, gorgeous woman though. So like, there's no doubt.
There's such a thing as strong, beautiful femininity.
Yeah, exactly.
Feeling that, Dan.
But
Not
see,
feeling
We're
that.
gonna draw a dude and make it look vaguely
I'm
androgynous.
just saying she's more feminine looking than the Marvel Hulk.
Would you post it?
What is this Marvel? Wait, what is this Marvel thing? I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you haven't seen the Marvel female Hulk? Oh,
Yeah, the new
Shadow
Damn Hulk.
Go ahead, pull it
Dana
up.
Hulk.
Luke, but here's the problem though too, because see, you're thinking that someone was going to approach it in a way where, they could have done it this way, they should have done it this way. That's not what they want. They don't want to have a feminine She-Hulk.
No.
They want something grotesque to piss people off.
Yep.
Yes,
that's what they want.
But why,
Don't forget,
though? Like,
don't forget. Years ago, they wanted to turn her into a man. Remember? It was going to be the first tranny fucking character.
Really? Oh, no.
I do not remember
Yep.
that.
No.
It was maybe 10 years ago. They came damn close to doing it, and then they changed
10
their mind.
years ago.
Wow.
Something like that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that would be more recent.
Yeah.
I mean, they did told us, if you don't like my
Hey,
politics,
just what do you
don't
want
buy
to
my
find
book.
that
Yeah.
picture and share it? I'll bring it up so we can know what
I don't
we're
think
talking about.
Plago can.
Do
We're
what?
talking about the.
So it's she.
Anyway, it's just it's a poorly drawn. I mean,
I can find it
rendered
online.
like a figure, but I mean, it's not She-Hulk.
If you look up,
like it
if you
hasn't
look
been
up that
She-Hulk.
Star Wars girls
Oh,
page,
okay.
Yeah.
she did a redraw of it.
Yeah, I said
There's a
nothing
side by
can
side.
save it. She tried, but
I do like her
the thing's
redraws
like-
though. She does them
The
justice.
bone
I like her
structure
redraw.
is not feminine, man. It's not the bone
Yeah.
structure. It's a dude.
Yeah.
It's a dude with
Who drew it?
pretty lips.
I don't know.
I don't know who follows Marvel
Everybody
anymore.
wants the John Byrne.
Yeah, exactly.
Hulk.
I mean, I just see like it's like
really?
like a guy who's trying to fight you and you're just having like a beer.
Scrolling, I don't have time for
That
this.
to me is Marvel.
You know what?
The greatest She-Hulk image ever is the Marvel swimsuit issue #1.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That cover is
Wasn't that,
gorgeous.
I miss those swimsuit issues. They were nice.
They're canceled, man. Canceled.
Well, Image had
Wasn't that Adam
swimsuit
Hughes?
issues. I remember those.
Was that an Adam Hughes cover?
Adam
miss
Hughes?
I
Adam
miss
Hughes knows.
man.
What's that?
Adam Hughes draws some sensational.
I said I miss.
Whoa.
I miss
Alright, so I am not seeing
I
it.
found it.
and-
I found it.
Okay,
Sexy.
there you go.
Oh. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah,
Well, hey, you know what? It's their character.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like,
you know,
Matt, me, I'm Hulk, bent over.
but the thing
That's-
is like when they had Ed McGuinness drawing her, like she was big, but she still looked, you know.
Well, Ed McGuinness
Nah,
is a great artist, though.
I really
Yeah,
like.
Exactly. That's my
I mean,
point.
He's a
can
great
do
artist,
it.
but I don't know. Sorry, I still didn't like when they did that. Sorry, I don't
Well,
care.
I mean,
and
that's
I like
fine.
Ed's work, but no, that She-Hulk was still fucking horrible.
You guys gonna make me Google it, aren't you?
Well, I mean, it's overdone. It's overblown.
Yeah, I don't understand what's the purpose of having to make her look that monstrous and disgusting. Like, what the fuck is the point of it? There's zero appeal.
Well,
Well, I mean,
the whole thing about it is like if you're gonna do that, you might as well just be telling the Hulk story. Like you're not making She-Hulk
This was
unique
nice.
in that regard.
Yeah,
You're
they
taking
wanted-
what made She-Hulk
like this one.
unique away from her.
Yeah,
Like
they
you're,
wanted
you're taking it away.
they
you
wanted
know,
to
she
they
was-
wanted to replace the Hulk is what they wanted to do
yeah.
with the
Okay,
female
well,
version.
Even
Okay,
Anna's
yes, because
redraw is
because just gender swapping
good, but
is
it's better.
good writing these days. Yes. What?
I guess.
It's a good
I don't
redraw,
know,
but
it's-
still doesn't help it.
Exactly.
Why is the rim lighting not on her clothes but only on her skin?
Matt, the rim light.
Ouch.
The aesthetics of the color on this is far inferior.
Listen, when they went to the bulge in between,
Yeah, yeah.
they had to put the proper lighting.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You know, like they do. Like,
a big juicy moose knuckle.
Yeah.
Please be sure to
Illuminate the
accentuate
package.
properly with the highlights, the curves.
But
what they should have done was just Google some photos of Michelle Obama. You know the ones.
you mean Wayne Brady?
Wayne Brady don't have to choke a bitch?
Look at the compare the two.
I'm finding some good She-Hulks here though. These are nice.
Yeah, see, that's I like John
But is-
Byrne She-Hulk. Like
John Byrne She-Hulk is
That is
archetype
She-Hulk.
for sure.
Yeah, but is that Hulk worse than the Lobo redo from New 52?
Oh, the Phobo.
Phobo, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call him. I don't know. He's like a faux hawk. It's
that Lobo
I
was.
don't
I
know.
got to color that Lobo a couple of
Look at
times,
this.
and
Do you have any photos of Brigitte Nielsen as She-Hulk in the abandoned She-Hulk movie?
oh no, really?
No, I didn't even know that was
Wow.
a thing. Look,
They're
Mike
online,
Diodato
sure.
Jr. Look at this.
Brigitte
Look at
Nielsen
this.
was in a pool with Flavor
Here.
Flav.
Look at
that
this.
makes more
See?
sense right there.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Big
Yeah, that makes
proportions, you know, but still looks like a woman, not
No, so no,
full-on
wait.
dude.
All right, yeah. There's a woman shape in there somewhere, but that's still
It's still too
ridiculous.
big.
That's
too much.
still ridiculous. Go one over.
It
Go
is.
one over to the
Look.
left.
Yeah.
Why can't I zoom
Oh
in
yeah,
on
went
this?
over to the left.
Oh, yeah.
Sexy.
On over to the
There you
left.
go.
There you
That
go.
is
There you
She-Hulk.
go.
See, she was unique because she wasn't the mindless savage that the Hulk was.
Exactly.
You know, she was still able to be Jennifer Walters, but she was still able to beat your ass. You know,
Mhm.
like
She
it's,
could do
that
the
was She-Hulk. That
watermelon.
was the cool
Right.
thing. You know?
See, I barely
There she
remember. I
is.
haven't read it since it came out. I bought it when it came out, but I haven't read it since, so I don't even
It's
remember
just-
it.
You don't.
Ooh.
They don't
That one looks
research
great.
the
What is that one?
characters.
Yeah, no, like I said, I Googled it and I found some really good ones. I'm like, these
Yeah.
are nice.
That's
Get in there. Mm.
70s.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just silly. It
Well, if, I mean, the thing I want to see is just the sales numbers.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
plummeting
fun.
sales
I don't know.
numbers?
Yeah, I mean that
Honestly,
really tells
I-
the story. That-
Right.
They only share.
I don't know how many
5,000
people are picking up this book. When I'm there, at least, I don't see anybody picking it up.
Yeah. Oh, that's
But
right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I'm
work at
only
store.
there a couple of days a week, so
Yeah, I'm wondering about some of those numbers on a lot of that stuff, especially Valiant stuff. Who does anybody buy Valiant?
I think they fudged
That's a
the
serious.
numbers.
Yeah, serious question though. I mean,
No.
even back in the day, I didn't buy it. I mean, I remember seeing it.
You only bought Valiant because, like, it kind of was like Image. You know what I mean? Like, way back
Yeah.
in the day, it was like one of those indie scenes that was just out there, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to buy some Valiant books, too. Rise
Yeah.
against the main big two. And it just died out so
Yeah.
drastically.
I was
Yeah.
into Warriors
Yo,
of
I never
Plasma.
heard
had those
anything
books.
about Valiant girl since her bad tattoo, her bad Shazam Flash tattoo.
what?
What's that looking?
The girl, the editor, what's her name? The one that
Oh. What's her name? The editor.
I
Heather
don't.
I thought they all.
Heather
I'd
Santos?
rather not talk about it.
Antos.
Yeah, I mean,
Heather Antos.
I know, Luke.
She was nice. I always liked
it's
her.
just it's silly. You know, enjoy your fandom however you want to, but don't act like you've been all about this life your entire life if you can't back that shit up. Like, it's okay to be new to a fandom. Like, there's this stigma that it's not okay to be new to something. It's okay to admit you didn't know something. It's okay to be new to something. But don't front like you've been about something your whole life if you haven't been.
Right.
That's where I draw the
You-
issue.
you're
That's my
phony.
problem, all right?
You
Be
big
genuine,
phony.
but hit the fucking bricks.
Everybody wants to be from the streets, man.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Everybody want to be from the streets until it's time to do street shit.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, a lot of
I
people
mean,
also.
it's-
These new fandoms are also the editors and the writers and the people that
Yeah,
don't know squat,
exactly.
and that's what people are mad about. Like, you could be a new fan, that's
You see,
fine.
the
Be a new
streets.
fan, but
Please. I've
just keep your
always
hands
been
off our
about new
stuff.
fans. I work in a motherfucking comic shop. I am all about shepherding new fans into reading this shit. But I want to be shepherding them into good shit. If you're gonna shovel like what is it, bloatware, if you're gonna shovel vaporware at them, fuck off. I'm gonna find better shit to show them. You know?
Yeah.
That's where I draw the fucking line. Be genuine about this shit and get the fuck away. Like, I ain't got time for it.
And be humble too, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I preach it every day.
In the end, you don't know everything. No matter how many comics you've read, there's so much more out there. And don't claim to know everything and say like, okay, I'm gonna set up the trend, and whoever doesn't follow my trend hates gay people or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just you can't guilt people into caring.
Yeah,
exactly.
Isn't that what they're all about? It's like if you don't agree right away, they got to spread a lie about you. I mean, that's the sick fucking thing about what they did to comics and what they're kind of doing all over the board. To be honest,
childish.
Yeah,
it's a deep-seated. I was picked on. I was made fun of. I was an outcast in high school, and now I found this niche thing that could possibly net me some kind of work deal. So I'm gonna be all in it, and I'm gonna get territorial about it, even though I don't know what I'm talking about. That's my perspective on it. That's what it seems like. That seems like that attitude.
The industry's always been kind of territorial in that way, though.
Yeah.
Art, at least between artists, and some are more open to sharing than others.
Yeah. Well, and that's why a lot of it fails, is because there's people like that who are really fucking ruling the roost. Look at Joe Quesada. I mean, that's the same type of fucking person. He's a vindictive prick. He's a thief. He's a liar. And these kind of people, they backstab each other left and right.
Yeah.
That's
right.
I don't want to work in that.
I fell in love with drawing Spider-Man, and that's the character. I'm the biggest Batman fan you ever meet, but Spider-Man was my intro drug, and I never knew what the creator of Spider-Man thought about my current politics, and that's the issue here. I just knew it was a great story, it was great art, but I never knew what they thought about my politics, and when you start mixing that in, that's where the issue comes.
Well, I don't know, man. I just feel like they're really stubborn. This has been like a grandma falling down the stairs for the last 5 years. What's happening to comic books? Just failure after failure, and they don't want to accept failure. I don't know, man. Like I do things outside from art. Like I spearfish, and that's a life of failure. Like 70% of the way you go down, you're gonna miss.
Well, that's why it's called fishing and not catching.
Exactly. And I don't know. When I fail, hey, you learn from the failure, But this guy's like, hey, let's make Spider-Man black, Filipino, and on a wheelchair, and gay, and dude, that's Spider-Man. Make a new character.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Wheelie, I don't know. Call it whatever. And since when sexuality became so important, wow, that looks amazing.
Nice, Jason.
Nice,
Thanks,
dude.
Wow, Jason.
Yeah, nice.
Get over to that mailing list.
Great. Go back, good stuff. Like Absolute Book 2 coming soon to Indiegogo.
See?
Hell yeah.
Passion.
What is that from?
My campaign of Absolute Book 2. It's coming soon. It's in pre-launch.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, pen and ink. Little digital too, but
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That
mainly
looks
pen
great.
and ink. Yeah. Thank you.
Dude, that looks so amazing. And
Thank you.
where on that piece of art would I think about the sexuality of that character?
I know. Well, that
You
used to
know?
be a thing you'd kind of joke about with your friends, like a dirty joke now and then. But now it's like integral to the characters in the book, and it's what the hell? That doesn't make any sense.
The
I
way
don't
I
think
see
it should be part of it.
Well, no, and if somebody were to ask, like, well, what's their what sexual preference are they? I'm like, well, what do you want it to be? Because it doesn't matter anyway. So just pretend what it is.
Like,
It's
before
like
you
a
kill
generation of Brodies. Like, is the thing's dork made of orange rock? Really?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what you're
and that was a
on?
joke, and that was something that people would joke about a little bit, but it's not integral to any story.
Right.
Literally.
No.
That at
Not
least it
unless
should be in it. mainstream comic book.
And not unless you're Alan Moore telling one of like his sex stories, or like
Or
you're
Howard
Warren
Chaykin.
Ellis doing fucking Strange Kiss.
So
Like,
I do have a legitimate question about Wolverine, though, that I don't know if they actually settled it. Pre-adamantium, he had a certain strength limit. After adamantium, he weighed more, but yet he could still move just like he did before. So how did he gain so much muscle mass after the adamantium was infused in him to move?
Is
I
adamantium?
can honestly say I've never thought
I
about
don't
it.
know.
Like,
Yeah, what is it? Does it weigh more or is it light?
Well, remember, like, I mean, I know it's the movie, but he sits down on the motorcycle and it, like, sinks a lot. But
yeah.
I know that's the movie, but still,
I don't know.
yeah, if you put on a 10-pound weight and you're gonna feel friction, you know what I mean? So if you put on 200 pounds of metal, you're not gonna be able to move.
No, that's true.
Well, I think that's the point. You got to start suspending belief. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean,
Well, I know, but it's just something I've always wondered. I'm like, how did he move after it was infused in him?
The whole thing with Wolverine, like when Nitro like burned him to the bone and he came back.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, so no logic. He's Wolverine. Why the hell? He's Wolverine.
Well, if you're gonna have a nerd argument, well, isn't that why they put him in the Weapon X program and he's training to be better and to be able to kill and build up the strength? I don't fucking know.
Here's the thing: as our bodies, when we lift weights, right?
You tried.
You know, we lift weights, right? We shred the
Right.
muscle and then it rebuilds, right? His
Right.
body does that at a higher rate than ours does.
Mhm.
So as he's moving around, he's moving more. The muscle's shredding, and he would rapidly develop the ability.
Yeah, but in
to
split
move his
seconds, it wouldn't be split
Not
seconds.
split seconds. No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Exactly. He comes out of the tank like to claw everyone and kill everyone in Weapon X.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
split seconds.
Yeah, but that's movies and movies.
Well, I'm talking about the comic too, though. Like he does come out to kill everyone.
Barry Windsor Smith.
Yeah.
Well, you got that berserker rage.
There you go.
Yeah.
The adrenaline. The
It's
adrenaline.
It's real. I'm Italian. It's real. I can fucking lift a car when I'm pissed.
I have a friend that's Italian. She's 5'1", and yeah, when she gets angry, she's 20 feet tall. So, yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah,
she's
my
Italian.
4 feet Nana when she's angry.
We're strong and hairy.
You can tell us about Black Flag. I mean, you know how far you guys are.
Not much I can say. I'm waiting on more pages, so you know it's not. I know it's in the works. I've seen layouts.
Frigg is too busy on Az's channel talking about toys.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Well, no, Dan is working a shit ton.
I know he is.
Yeah,
And in all honesty, if I had that much movie and television work, I wouldn't even touch comic books.
And a giant family. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I mean,
like I only work 8 hours at my regular job, and I don't have a big family, and I still could barely get in like 5 hours of draw time. So, like, I don't know how he gets any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a zoo over there. But it is being worked on.
Right.
Because I've been working on some of the other stuff. You know, the bonus books and stuff that are going on. So it's in the process. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. And I don't think anybody's really worried if Frigg is going to deliver or not. You know what I mean? Like, they know he's gonna. They know he's gonna. They're just more anxious about getting it. They want to get it. And like, he's one person will stick to his word.
Yeah, it'll get done. It's just
Black Flag is definitely a Christmas morning comic book.
Oh yeah, no matter what day it is, it's going to be Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, steroids maybe. I saw that. Yeah, it could be steroids for Wolverine, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Wolverine thing, I think his body just compensated, right? Because he heals, so it compensated to bring him back to a baseline, so that, you know, he before adamantium he moved at a certain speed, and then he got laced with it and was sluggish, and his body rebuilt to bring him back to a certain speed. That would be my guess. But
It's a good guess though. It's acceptable. You know, it's just, to me, it's just something I always wondered about. Like, You know, because when you lift weights, it takes a while for you to gain up that strength. But steroids, if they like pumped a crap ton in him while they were infusing him, that's a good possibility too.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember they had him like up and moving around without him really being conscious as well, with the helmet on. Like they had him sitting in a chair, moving an arm and whatnot. So,
well, that's what I was talking about before.
There's a passage of time there that we don't see.
True.
You know, at least in the comic, in the movie,
that's
you know,
true.
they kind of
you can't count those
movies.
You can't count
and
those
the movie, he
movies.
came out of the pool like.
Yeah, no, that movie was trash anyway. So.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I never even saw that one.
Oh, you're better off not.
Come on, man! When he jumps off that waterfall naked and shit, that was awesome.
Yeah, I like some.
There's a handful of good visuals. Yeah, you can't deny that.
Comic book movies for me.
Hugh
just
Jackman
ultimately, I became the guy that said that the books were better.
The books are better. It's just yeah, and it's right. Everyone's right. It's just fast food cinema, and that's all it is. It's garbage, but it's fun, and you watch it and you forget about it. Plain and simple.
Yeah, just like watching any of the Hulk's movies. To me, they shouldn't touch that character again.
Oh yeah.
I didn't mind the Ed Norton one. It was okay.
Good. I enjoyed that.
That's the one movie I walked out of. I'm sorry. When I saw Hulk Poodles.
No, that's not the Ed Norton one. That's not the Ed Norton one.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's the Eric Bana one.
Yeah, it's the Eric Bana one.
No, you're right.
That's the Ang Lee.
The Ang Lee one. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ed Norton. His was good. I like that one.
No, the thing is that the CGI in Ed Norton's Hulk really, really bothered me.
The CGI wasn't the best, but I liked him as Bruce Banner more. And you know, it's just overall it was just a little better. I'm not saying I'm gonna go put it in the DVD player right now, but
I mean I have it.
Edward Norton had like gotten into such a bad place with like the Marvel like Kevin Feige people. Dude, how awesome would it be if with this whole multiverse thing, if they brought him back to play the Gray Hulk as an alternate universe version of Hulk?
That would be
cool.
Mr. Fix-It would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be
good. Then we got the one in Endgame.
Well, I like Blonsky. What's the name of the
what's
actor?
funny? The Endgame one looks like the female Hulk now. He's got like the purple and gray like jumpsuit thing.
True.
What were you saying, Pedro? Which one was what?
The guy who played Abomination.
Tim Roth.
Tim Roth, yeah.
I like Tim Roth.
Yeah, Tim Roth's great.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He was awesome in that show.
Well, he's a good actor, so.
Yeah, but why did I hate that movie so much then?
I don't know what people
CG
hated
probably.
it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the shit out of it. I thought they did it very well. It had a mix of what you wanted from the comics and a mix of like the old TV show. So I was fine with that. Like it worked.
Yeah. The Ang Lee one was just way out of line.
That's the only movie I walked out of in a fucking theater. I was like, I couldn't stop laughing.
Although I like the Nick
fell
Nolte
asleep in the movie.
The part where Nick Nolte at the end, where he's chained up in the chair, and Bruce, or whatever his name is, it's like getting all like, "No, I don't want to change," and Nick Nolte just goes, "Ah!"
Yeah,
that cracked me up, man.
Yeah, I didn't go for that part.
That part's funny. Yeah.
I was working at a comic shop up in New Hampshire at that time, and there was a movie theater down at the other end of the plaza, and we got a preview screening of the Hulk movie. And we were all excited. I went home. I got fucking lit. I was like, I got there, and we're watching this thing, and I keep sliding further down in my chair. And this thing is boring as fuck, and it's 45 minutes in, and why have I not seen the motherfucking Hulk? And
I don't remember. I can't remember.
You know what the worst? You know what the worst part of it was? Is that they didn't use Eric Bana to do the suit for the motion capture. It was Ang Lee. That's why the Hulk looks so bad. His suit was buckled in. He looked short and stocky and weird.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
How funny.
Yep. Because he didn't trust Eric Bana to get the right, level of aggression or whatever.
I guess.
Really,
I don't know.
Why the hell did you hire this dude then? Well, you need somebody that can play the duality.
I don't know. Eric Bana wasn't a good Bruce Banner anyway.
No,
he was not convincing.
When you have a horrible script, what are you supposed to do with it?
This is true. I mean, he's a decent actor. I just didn't like him that much as Eric Bana.
He's got a horrible script. Silvar brings up a good point, though. Sam Elliott, Red Hulk would have been cool. And Jennifer Connelly was great. Tyler is equally great.
Jennifer Connelly.
I don't miss an opportunity to watch Jennifer Connelly.
Exactly.
If it'd be like a remake of the Muppets, I'll be there.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah. Well, guys, we are cruising up on like 4 hours, and I actually do have to go do some work tomorrow, and it's past midnight. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this stream up. I appreciate everybody coming to hang out. This was kind of like a last-minute thing because we weren't doing Writing Prose, but this has been a hell of a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. Always a great time. Awesome people.
Yeah. So everybody, let's do the Fragga thing. Let's go around the room and let's. No. All right, fine. We won't do the Fragga thing. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. So yeah, we'll just fine.
Let's do it again. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
I like that one.
Here, how about that one? There
you
go.
Oh, good night.
Nice. All right, you crazy bastards. It's time to go. So I will see you guys.
See you guys
later.